We are marching to Zion. Oh, congratulations. Asante sana. Congratulations. Oh, Manamera. Oh, Manamagi. Shipesumana Shimuswa. Oh, Manaswehi. Oh, Manamini. Nifikia kwako, sisikii sura yangu tabasamu, roho hairudi, bali hurukaruka, anatembea, sijamuona msichana kama Claudia Aoko. Asante. Safari ya baba ni macheo. Imekuwa safari ndefu sana, but of course all the graduates today wamehitimu. Kongole kwao. Congratulations. Arekoda, all the graduates.
Asante Fiesta. Yes. Thank you very much, Fiesta. We would like to start our academic procession in a short while. So kindly, everyone who has a gown, please proceed downstairs. We'll be having the procession in a few minutes. Thank you very much. Meanwhile, this is the 23rd CHRM graduation. To all our graduates, we celebrate you. To all the parents and guardians who have supported and sponsors, we thank you. To the faculty, we thank you for your hard work. CHRM and the board appreciates all the work that has gone in to make this day possible. We are live on CHRM Facebook page. We are also live on YouTube. You can find the meeting links on the Facebook page. So please join in, share your friends, and remember our hashtag is hashtag CHRM 23rd graduation. Hashtag CHRM 23rd graduation. Please tweet and share it widely. Let people know about this momentous occasion. It's also our first ever virtual graduation, and we are very proud as we align with the theme of the day, which is leveraging on technology and innovation to steer business growth amidst COVID-19. So we're all about technology, we're all about innovation, we're all about steering forward towards development. Hashtag CHRM 2020 graduation.
Thank you, our very able MC. Safari ya bamba ni macheko. Safari ya bamba ni macheko. Safari ya bamba ni macheko. Ejialume wa mizimu na kwenda safari ya bamba. Safari ya bamba ni macheko. Ejialume turesa. Safari ya bamba ni macheko. Ejialume na kwenda safari ya bamba ni macheko. Welcome, pole pole, tulimutize, highway, welcome, safari safari ya bamba ni macheko. 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 Thank you.
Greetings from the College of Human Resource Management. My name is Margaret Kinyanjui.
Safari oh safari ya bamba ni machero. Safari ya bamba ni machero. Safari ya bamba ni machero. Elialume wa mizi munda kwenda safari ya bamba. Safari oh safari ya bamba ni machero. Elialume tureza. Safari ya bamba ni machero. Elialume munda kwenda safari ya bamba ni machero. Hokame homse pole pole homse renutite homse haina we homse hokame homse safari oh safari ya bamba ni machero. Safari oh safari ya bamba ni machero. 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 Buteni kamba gari la bamba. Buteni kamba gari la bamba. Wana mkubwa nenda Mombasa fika salama. Buteni kamba gari la bamba. Buteni kamba gari la bamba.
CHRM 23rd graduation. Shall we observe respect and be upstanding as the academic procession walks in? This is the CHRM 23rd graduation. My name is Claudine Mudama. I will be your MC for the session. Our hashtag is hashtag CHRM 23rd graduation. Our wonderful procession is walking in. Graduates, partners, sponsors, faculty, everyone who's played a part in making this their success. We appreciate you, we acknowledge you, we thank you for the part that you're playing in making this their success. Shall we please be upstanding as the procession is walking in? So this is a virtual graduation being streamed live on CHRM, Facebook, and YouTube pages. Please join us and let a friend and everyone who is part of this day know about this event. Let us follow live. It's our first ever virtual graduation, and we are happy to celebrate this momentous occasion for our graduates and all the fraternity represented here today. Thank you. Let us remain upstanding, and I'll welcome at this point the Fiesta Band to take us through the national anthem.
We'll sing both the Kenyan anthem, one verse, and the East African anthem together.
Mungu nguvu yetu, ilete baraka kwetu, haki iwe ngao na mlinzi, na tukae na undugu, amani na uhuru raha tupate na ustawi. Ee Mungu twaomba uilinde Jumuiya Afrika Mashariki, tuwezeshe kuishi kwa amani, tutimize na malengo yetu. Jumuiya yetu sote tuilinde, tuwajibike, tuimarike. Umoja wetu ni nguzo yetu, idumu jumuiya yetu. Thank you.
Asante sana, Fiesta. Makofi, let's celebrate this day. We made it. Give your neighbor a high five, virtual one, and tell them we made it. And hashtag CHRM 23rd graduation. And at this point, I'd like to welcome us to take our seats as I call our chaplain, Reverend CPA Stephen Opio Obongo, to come and please give us the opening prayer.
Good morning and praise God, ladies and gentlemen. Look indeed amazing. It is a beautiful day that the Lord has given us, that we should rejoice and be happy in Him. Today, my responsibility is quite small but very important, to be able to commit us before the presence of God in quite a unique environment in which, as a college, we are having our first virtual graduation. Quite an achievement indeed. And I want to remind all of us that indeed this is the doing of the Lord. We did not anticipate this when we were starting the year. We were stuck to our traditions, but God really had a purpose for us. And where we are today, we must acknowledge that what we are doing here today, the design in which we are doing it, has its plan from God. I am always grounded in the Word of God. And if you read the book of Jeremiah, chapter number 29, verses number 11, you'll be able to understand exactly what we are talking about today. That God always has a plan for us. And this plan is always to prosper us and to give us a better future. For all of us graduates here today, it has taken you quite a time to prepare yourselves, and you're being discharged to the environment to go and dispense your services for the greatness and the glory of God. And we are humbled by that as a college to take this opportunity to celebrate this today. So I will request that we be upstanding so that we have a word of prayer even as we start this great service today. Let's pray. Everlasting Father, we come before you this morning with our hearts full of thanksgiving. Father, as we are starting this year, as we've mentioned, we started it on a different platform. All of us gathered here today had different plans for our lives. As a college, we had planned to have our graduation in the month of July, as has always been our tradition. But Father, we were planning as men. But today we are realizing the plan that you really had for us. And even as you have promised us in your word, that you have plans to prosper us. Indeed, today gathered in this room, we can be able to acknowledge and to say that indeed you are great upon our lives. Father, today we want to remember this day as a day in which we had our first virtual graduation, not together with many of our students who are graduating today, joining us from different parts of this country through technology. But Father, as you said, that we will be united in one accord and to have and to serve a purpose of being able, Lord, to uplift humanity to the greatest level of good and acknowledgement of your presence in our lives. Father, we thank you for this day. We thank you for the graduates, Lord, that are celebrating this day today. Father, we ask that as we discharge the nothing of glory to the environment, to the business environment, may they be able, Lord, to dispel the workload that you have given unto them. We will continue thanking you for this day and even for our institution going forward. We glorify your name. We thank you. As we start this service, King of glory, be with us. Let us run it in the same way, Lord, that you have started it smoothly with your blessing. If we finish it well, Lord, we glorify your name. We thank you and we give glory to your name. For this we pray, believing and trusting in the mighty name of your Son, Jesus Christ. And all of us will say amen. Thank you so much. May God bless this service and may the blessings of the Lord be with you now and even through the process until we finish this and forever and ever. Amen. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Reverend. He has recently been ordained. So, Makofi for Reverend. And I know we have our masks, but momentarily, can we remove them and just smile? We have technology to make life move and make life easy. So that's a reason to smile, isn't it? Okay, let me see your pearly whites. Can you smile for me, please? And smile for your neighbor. Wonderful. On Facebook. You're watching and as well as in this space. At this point, I'd like to welcome the management of Nairobi Safari Club to give us some security protocols. Safari Club, please.
I take this opportunity to welcome you all to Nairobi Safari Club. My name is Mika Amol. I'm the Assistant Front Office Manager. I'm here to give you a security brief before you begin the event. Number one, I will request that all of us, we adhere to and comply to the COVID-19 protocols in order to protect ourselves and protect the ones that we love. Number two, regarding washrooms, our washrooms are just outside here for gents and for ladies. Should the number is here to take care of all your needs. Kindly Hello. We have a duty manager on standby. Should you require
Thank you very much. Those are the security briefings. Meanwhile, while we're here, let us continue observing the health and safety protocols. I'm glad to see that our masks are on and we're social distancing. So let's continue with the protocols and let's keep the enjoyment going. So our hashtag is CHRM, hashtag CHRM 2020 graduation. So please, if you have your phone or something that you're able to spread the message, let the world know. And the washrooms or the restrooms area are just outside to the left. So please take note of the geographical place. At this point, I'd like us to continue the spirit of Fiesta. So please, Fiesta, let us open this occasion with some celebrations. Karibu.
Thank you very much, Claudia. Please appreciate our MC for this. She's doing a wonderful job. By the way, you're allowed to smile under the mask. Believe in me, we can tell when you're smiling. I just wanted to turn to the person seated next to you. Do me one favor. Can you just turn to the person seated next to you? Give him or her a high five. Mwambie karibu sana and congratulations to the graduates. Asanteni sana. Now, how many of us are proud Kenyans? Let me just see your hand in the air. If you're proud to be a Kenyan, wherever you are, let me see your hand. Now, this is a very special dedication to all those who are very proud to be Kenyans, and they are really, really, really proud Kenyans. Today is a day to celebrate, so we're allowed to stand up and celebrate with us. I'll celebrate together. Especially let me have all the graduates please upstanding as we celebrate together. Tushangilie Kenya, taifa letu tukufu, Kenya tunayoipenda daima. Tushangilie Kenya, taifa letu tukufu, Kenya tunayoipenda daima. Kenya yetu tunayoipenda daima. Twajivunia sana tukijiita wa Kenya, nchi yenye baraka daima. Twajivunia sana tukijiita wa Kenya, nchi yenye baraka daima. Kenya nchi yenye baraka daima. Kenya makao yetu ni nchi ya usalama, kamwe hatutaiacha daima. Kenya makao yetu ni nchi ya usalama, kamwe hatutaiacha daima. Kamwe hatutaiacha daima. Anayependa Kenya ni yule mwenye kutenda haki kwa watu wote daima. Anayependa Kenya ni yule mwenye kutenda haki kwa watu wote daima. Tenda haki kwa watu wote daima. Na ukipenda Kenya ujitenge na mambo yenye kuvunja amani daima. Ukipenda Kenya ujitenge na mambo yenye kuvunja amani daima. Hatutaki matata. Haya, tena haya, twende Wakenya daima. Let's go daima. Wapi kelele ya Wakenya? Haya, we going now. Haya, tume pamoja. Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele na milele. Kenya yetu, Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele na milele. Kenya kipenzi chetu, nchi yenye upendo, hatutaiacha daima na milele.
hatutaiacha milele na milele. Kenya yetu, Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele na milele. Ni mama yangu tena ni baba yangu, hatutaiacha milele na milele. Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele na milele. Kenya yetu, Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele na milele. Hapa wote wananchi wa Kenya, tutumikia Kenya daima na milele. Wapi? Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele na milele. Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele na milele.
Asante sana. Wapi kelele wa Kenya? Pita. Asante sana. Thank you so much. Jipigie makofi kama ni Mkenya daima. Thank you, Madam MC.
Thank you very much. Wow. I would have wished to continue on, but just pause. Just pause. After all this, we shall now go and celebrate Kizini. Yamani aje? It will be party after party. Good. More so when you have achieved a big achievement as a graduation, an academic one, then it calls for all reasons to celebrate. At this point, I'd like to welcome our college principal, CHRP Margaret Kinyanjui, to come and give welcome remarks as she also introduces the guests that we have on the high table. Makofi ya principal tafadhali.
From the first day I met you, sijawahi boring people. True or false? True or false? But at the college, we like to hype things a bit, right? Our chief guest, Professor Kiama Gitahi, Vice Chancellor of University of Nairobi, Chairman, IHRM Council, who is following us online, Mr. Joseph Nyango, our college board chairman, Dr. Tony Nasirembe, members of the IHRM and college board who are here today, members of the CHRMA, that is our alumni association, our distinguished sponsors for the various awards that we are going to present today, members of the faculty of CHRM and my CHRM team, graduates who are here today with us, and those following online, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. My humble duty this morning as your host is to welcome you all to our 23rd graduation ceremony and to thank you for taking time off your day to celebrate with us the great milestones in the lives of our graduates. May I also thank our chief guest today, Professor Kiama, for accepting our invitation to preside over our graduation. Let me also take this opportunity to be the first one to offer congratulations to all the graduates who are here this morning for the hard and smart work that you put in to be able to write your exams last year and to excel and graduate today. My thanks go too to the families and friends who offered their support now and during that time that you are studying. Our chief guest, I'm proud this morning to inform you that you are graduating a total of 589 students from the class of 2019. This is broken down as follows. For the certificate, for the professional certification CHRP program, we are graduating 269 students. The higher national diploma in human resource management examined by NEC, 211. The diploma in human resource management examined by NEC, 61. Certificate in human resource management for students. The artisan NEC program 1. For those who don't know what the artisan is, these are people who haven't qualified yet to join the certificate programs for NEC. So it's a bridging course so that they're able to, to start on the certificate level. We also collaborate with Cambridge International College of UK to offer the Premier Diploma in Human Resource Management, and we are graduating 31 students. And we also are a center for the Marketing Society of Kenya for their practicing diploma, and we are graduating 11. So that makes a total of 589. Once again, congratulations to those graduating today for the great efforts that you have put to get this far. We at CHRM don't take it for granted, the various sacrifices you have had to undergo to get this point. So well done. Our chief guest, in line with our theme today, that is leveraging on technology and innovation to steer business growth amidst COVID-19, we at CHRM take pride in having put our money where our mouth is in 2020. Which is why today, even as we celebrate our graduates, we are also officially launching our e-campus, which we put in place during this COVID era. We are indeed a true example of how technology was able to ensure business continuity by ensuring that we never stopped learning, but effectively migrated all our students into the learning management system. And despite the reduced numbers in subsequent intakes in July, August, and September, October, the college operations never stopped. I am happy to also note that today, our graduates are not only leaving the college with just another certificate to add to a host of others they might have, but most importantly, that they have acquired learning and training that will help transform their respective organizations. We are able to achieve this through the use of blended faculty, which is made up of those from the academia and the industry. Despite coming from different sectors, whether hospitality, manufacturing, health, or education, we are confident that they have acquired the right skills to manage people at the workplace in these sectors. Even for those yet to be engaged, we believe they are ready to take their rightful place as skilled talent that will add value to the organizations that will employ them in this and other sectors of our economy. Our chief guest, in every graduation or any opportunity I have to mentor or coach students, there is a piece of advice I love to give, and that is every certificate has an expiry date. So don't just sit and relax. Last year, say for example, we were all talking about the future of work and the disruptions at workplace brought about by AI, that is artificial intelligence. Guess what? The future of work is here with us, courtesy of the COVID. Therefore, dear graduates, always make yourself relevant and competitive in the labor market by continuous development of skills. Have a plan of your career progression, and in it, what other trainings you need to get to your next level. Never allow yourself to be obsolete. At CHRM, we always practice what we preach. And in addition to our 13 CHRK holders comprising of admin staff and faculty members, this year we have an additional 5 members of our faculty who will graduate with the CHRPK. So well done, Dr. Matata Kilungu and Paul Waluba from our Mombasa campus, Dorothy Mbaabu, Solom Weche, and Margaret Wu from the Nairobi campus, because today you're going to get your certification in CHRP. I believe this is a true validation and confidence in the programs that we have in the college. I also wish to take this opportunity to thank all our sponsors this year who have made it possible to reward the overall students in various subjects and their courses. We do value and appreciate this partnership. Congratulations to all the award winners. We are indeed very proud of you as you emerged the best of the best. I have a wish to state here that at CHRM, we believe that all our students are winners, and the fact that you're here as a graduate is a true testament of your hard work and achievement. I wish also to recognize the support of an incredible and amazing team that I work with, both the college administration and faculty. Without them, this would not have been possible and successful. Not, of course, forgetting the college board for their guidance in strategy direction of the college. Thank you, Chairman, and your team. Allow me, however, to pay special attention to the technical team that literally worked day and night to ensure that our e-campus was up and running. And wherever you are, please stand up. I would like this congregation to give you a round of applause. Our deputy principal, who was the team leader, Alpha Sadoga, our head of business, Abed Chalo. Abed Chalo, is he here? Oh, thank you. Our Mombasa branch administrator, Norman Waguchu. Our Kisumu branch administrator, Stephen Ajode. We like to call him senior principal. Nakuru branch administrator, Mary Njigwa. There she is. IT support for the exams, Timothy Maina and Hamdi Mukta. They are here. Where is Hamdi? He's around somewhere. Then our learning resources coordination, Sami Muni. Students admissions, Hannah Maina. Not forgetting, of course, our technical consultants, Talent Consulting. Thank you, team. You really did a wonderful job in ensuring that our e-campus was up and running. And I really thank you for this. In fact, I don't think there's any e-campus which has been put within such a short time. Chairman. Finally, to the graduates, thank you for entrusting CHRM to put you on the right path of your career's journey. I wish to personally wish each one of you success as you go out and practice what you have been taught. As always, my wish is that you go out there and make us proud. Thank you and God bless you. And now it's my distinct pleasure to welcome our chairman, Dr. Tony Nasirembe, to give his remarks. Thank you and God bless you.
Our chief guests and honored graduates, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to remove the mask so that I don't muffle as I speak. Thank you for your indulgence. Chief guest, Professor Kiama Itapi, Vice Chancellor, University of Nairobi. Graduates, I see your radiant faces with a lot of delight. Chairman, IHRM, Mr. Joseph Onyango, who is in Kisumu, but he is focusing on us. He's actually meeting here virtually. The CEO, HRM PEP, Dr. Douglas HRM principal who has just been speaking. She herself is a CHRP. That stands for Certified HR Professional. And he's a graduate. She's actually an alumni of HRM. This is amazing. Members of IHRM and the CHRM board present physically and virtually. Chairman of the CHRM Alumni Association, Mr. Bernard Abbas. Esteemed and distinguished sponsors of various awards that we want to give today. Members of the CHRM faculty and management, some of whom we've just seen as they were being introduced. All honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, I salute you. I'll start by addressing graduates specifically because that's the reason why we're here. This is a day about congratulating you and celebrating your achievements for these awards that you're going to receive of the class of 2019. It's a privilege and honor for me to welcome you all in this 23rd CHRM convocation. We are gathered here both physically but also virtually to witness the graduation of 575 in-house, but add on with guest graduates, 581. That's a huge number. Graduates of various graduation awards in human resource. What a pride. On behalf of the board, faculty, management, undergraduates, I thank the chief guest, Professor CHRM, the Vice Chancellor of the University of Nairobi, and all honored guests here and virtually, friends and family, for your distinguished presence on this occasion. We heartily applaud the graduates for the landmark achievements, the color and the splendor that we are all witnessing. They give us the optics that are likely to disguise the long and hard hours of toil, commitment, and endurance in pursuit of excellence for the words that you're going to receive today. After today, however, we hope you'll reflect back on your time at the College of Human Resource Management with fondness and look ahead to visualize the College of Human Resource Management as a part of your future. You will always be welcome at CHRM, either as a continuing student, a member of faculty, staff, or alumni. So whichever you may choose, you're welcome. We look forward to hearing about your personal and professional achievements as you build to the foundation provided by your qualifications and awards today. When the principal was making her remarks, she said that the qualifications have an expiry date. I was intrigued because actually when you look through it, that paper will remain permanently on your wall if you frame it or you put it wherever you put it. But really, which value is it when it's hanging somewhere or sitting covered somewhere? The value is exhibited in what you do. Right? I'm pausing so that you can reflect on it. You know, we joined this earth. It was spinning round, and we are spinning in it, and we will leave it. It will still continue spinning. Have you realized that the globe itself, the circumference of it at the equator is 40,000 kilometers? 40,000 kilometers. And that spinning is covered in 24 hours. If you do some little arithmetic, we find that we're spinning at the rate of 1,600 kilometers per hour. You don't feel it, but it's happening. So when Margaret says that it has an expiry date, it's real. You don't feel it, but so long as you do not progressively increase value, it gets stale and invaluable. Right? So the speed is real. Let me address the current and the future CHRM programs. Chief guest, ladies and gentlemen. Currently, we offer programs for awards in human resource management at 3 levels: certificate, diploma, and CHRP. Now, CHRP is certified human resource professional. You can come in as a direct entry, but mainly you will come in after graduation with the first degree, second degree, or even third years of PhD. And then specialize in HR professions. And going through the program, therefore, you get to pass all the examinations, and then you get awarded as a certified HR professional. And that's what we're going to do today. And that's what the chief guest, ladies and gentlemen, has accepted to help us. In the near future, the College learning and development is a specialized area. Business is what now? It's a very specialized area. Performance management, very specialized area. Coaching and employee engagement, compensation and reward, conciliation and dispute resolution, industrial relations, occupation safety and health, and then HR. There is engineer, PhD, Jack Welch, who led General Electric for many years. And you know General Electric was a household. He said that as far as he's concerned, having led a large organization, a multinational organization for many years, he believed that HR is not a function. HR is not a department. HR is a lifestyle. He said, as far as he's concerned, in every organization, HR is either number one or number two position in terms of hierarchy. That puts upon your shoulders a lot of responsibility. But with responsibility goes accountability. And therefore, as you go out of the CHRM doors, you're going also to reflect the brand, the CHRM brand. So that's a huge responsibility you are holding. So wherever you are, whether you're working in an organization or you're just walking, the way you walk and the way you talk should reflect HR because it's a lifestyle. These specialized certification courses will open sky is the limit opportunities for CHRP holders. On the horizon, CHRM have audacious plans to grow the college into a degree awarding university professor. We aim to provide research opportunities in unexplored areas to articulate the metrics of employee happiness and employee productivity, as well as assessing the benefits and the challenges of working from home. In these dreams, we at CHRM can still access education. So, chief guest, we came up with a program benchmarked with other programs, which we call e-learning or DEL. We registered it and floated it out and invited people. Within a few months of invitation, we received 408 registered students. As we speak this minute, from June, that's when we received the 406. As we speak this moment, 5 months and a few days later, the number has doubled. So the opportunities are always there where there is a challenge. When you see a challenge and see it from the challenge perspective, then you become overweight by the challenge. But when you see an opportunity, like an eagle, you will always fly on top of the challenge. The eagle always flies that graduation activity, you win. You become redundant. So continuing professional development is a requirement of every CHRP, every certified HR professional. So you will be required every year to log in certain hours. Fortunately, CHRM, College of Human Resource Management, has opportunities for you. And so you can always join in, jump in, and acquire some of those points to remain relevant. We started this way back in 2017, and we have continued to do that. The IHRM, that's the Institute of Human Resource Management, which actually incubated CHRM, recognizes all these programs that CHRM is offering for points purposes. We have continued also to collaborate with the CHRM, that's the Alumni Association, in this effort. And you have witnessed a lot of programs that have happened, the summits that have happened either in Mombasa or elsewhere, very successful. And just join in, jump in anytime you hear these being advertised so that you remain relevant. Allow me, Chief Guest, ladies and gentlemen, to now speak about the status of CHRM and the achievements and the dreams. You know, if you don't dream, you expire. And we are dreaming, so we don't want to expire at all. In this, as we are seated here, it is marking the 23rd convocation at this college. For the college, it's a great achievement. Today marks the graduation also of the 3rd CHRP cohort. Margaret, your principal, was in the 2nd cohort last year. We salute the faculty and the college administration for offering and sustaining a teaching and learning environment which is conducive for establishing the knowledge that we need to have, the skills that we need to acquire, and the spirit and attitude that we should uphold as professionals. In her remarks, the principal herself, an alumni of this college, she told us of the numbers, but the numbers are going up by leaps and bounds. Among the graduates today, we have who are members of the CHRM faculty. Talk of supporting each other. This is what we call collective intelligence. On a day such as this, we must acknowledge and appreciate the Institute of Human Resources Management and the subscribers who dreamed, just like we are dreaming, they dreamed that there be a college called CHRM, and there was a college. Now, we as a college are dreaming beyond the dreams. Examples are abound how small beginnings emerge into the gigantic magnificence. As an example, is the institute where the chief guest, Professor CHRM, is the vice chancellor. In its early days, do you imagine that the University of Nairobi, the university, was actually a college? Those of you who do not remember, yes, I tell you, it was. It was actually known as the Institute, the Technical College, Nairobi. So it bore the name college at one time. The same inscription that you are bearing, college, CHRM. Technical College, Nairobi. But now, what happened? On Wednesday, 20th May, the year 1964, emerged a university, the institute we all fondly refer to, even today, as the university. So our dreams are valid, On record, we have made these landmarks. Higher diploma graduates, we have graduated 100%. All the enrollments have graduated 100% passes in the last 5-6 years. A majority of the CHRP students in this country are enrolled at CHRM. You are in the right place. The exams, which are going to commence next week on Monday, are going to seat some of these students. In 2019 exams, CHRM students scored a top mark. They scored top marks in 19 out of 22 units. If you do that, express that in a percentage format, that's a very, very high percentage. The college has strong faculty. It has a strong faculty. 8 of them are PhDs. Chief guest, allow me to say something about the Alumni Association. The college leverages its strength and success on sound collaboration and partnerships. The alumni have partnered with the college management to ensure that there is a very strong fraternity, to ensure that profession, the HR profession, shines brightly across the nation. Those who have participated in talent summits in Mombasa and elsewhere can witness to that collaboration. All graduates are invited to become members of CHRM. It's now my pleasant duty to invite virtually the Council Chairman, Council of Institute of Human Resource Management, Mr. Joseph Onyango, who is in Kisumu, to make his remarks and then invite our chief guest. I again, on behalf of the board and the college management, congratulate you, the graduates. God bless you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Nasirembe, the chair of the College Human Resource Management Board. Our chief guest, Professor Stephen Kiama, Vice Chancellor, University of Nairobi. The college principal, Margaret Kinyanjui. The alumni chairperson, Mr. Ambassa. The chair and of the board of a HRM board, graduates, all invited guests. Good morning. I want to take this opportunity to thank and congratulate all the graduates of the college 2019 class and say that it is a very exciting time, even from the Institute of Human Resource Management, to share with you the joy after the pains that you've gone through in attaining the various certifications and diplomas. It is, we have been watching the growth of the college very keenly and are very happy to be associated with yourselves. In line with this year's theme, leveraging on technology and innovation to steer business growth amidst COVID-19, we believe that it is really an appropriate time to have this as a theme. And that is why the technology has enabled us to actually even do this from afar. How I wish I would be in Nairobi wearing the gowns and sharing the joy with all of you. Our chief guest, the Institute of Human Resource Management, has supported and will continue to support the College of Human Resource Management as an anchor institution that promotes the growth of human resource practices and regulations and govern the systems of human resource in this country. We're very happy that today we are graduating over 589, about 589 graduates in various categories. So this is a big day for all of us. Our chief guest, I think a lot has been said about the transformation of HR and how we have continually improved our systems, and our intuition in the people management in this country. We are today, for example, in Kisumu, having a conference on leadership and corporate governance. And we are believing that we are going to make a huge contribution in this country in terms of having, not just having procedures, but ensuring that the end results of the functions of human resource spanning from recruitment, organization development, competency management, terms and conditions of service, and all those basics are well done and practiced in the HR. And therefore, we'll make our good contribution in regulating the HR space so that we end up with professionals in the professional positions that they are currently engaged with. Vice Chancellor, it will be of interest to you to know that we've made several requests, especially when it comes to executive leadership positions, the recruitment of executive leadership positions in this country, and of the latest, including the forthcoming recruitment of the Chief Justice. And we were here with the various leaders, and they're in support of the HR professionals in this country, and say that they are really keen to engage the HR professionals so that this country will get proper leadership, especially in the professional field. And that is in the public sector. Chief guests and graduates, we are, as the Institute and HR professionals in this country, we are very happy with what the person of Professor Nasirembe is doing, as he is responsible for the curriculum review of the HR practice in this country. We are soon going to end that process, and it's going to be a rich certification process where the graduates produced will actually be in line with the business needs, will be in line with the current trends in terms of people management globally. I also take a lot of pride in informing all the graduates that there is a lot of space out here. And we do not expect that all the graduates graduating today are actually going to be formally employed. We will promote and urge the graduates to get into other businesses in managing people, to get into self-employment, to be innovative enough so that they can start up their various consultancies and build up the HR space. Chief guest, since I'm operating virtually, I show my joy today here, talking from Kisumu, in also congratulating you and noting the efforts you've made in your current leadership position as the Vice Chancellor of the University of Nairobi. And want to thank you very much for steering this. We believe that we are going to cooperate with you, even at the University of Nairobi, and indeed all the other universities, and those who are offering courses in human resource management, and that the future will be bright, not just for these students we are graduating today, but to the fraternity of human resource management. We believe that the college, through the Alumni Association and all other affiliates, are going to all contribute to our endeavor and the current actions that we are taking, which include one, amendments of the Act so that we are properly entrenched in decisions concerning human resources. Of late, we are happy to say that we've made efforts, and now in the Act, it is actually a legal requirement that the leaders, especially on the county public service boards, have HR requirements. We are going to pursue this to the end. Our chief guests, I'll be brief enough and kindly end my contribution and my speech today, and allow me to invite you to address this gathering. Karibu sana, Professor Stephen Kiama, Vice Chancellor, University of Nairobi, and you are ready for your address this morning.
Thank you very much. I feel greatly honored to be invited to be the guest of honor in this graduation ceremony with the theme leveraging on technology and innovation to steer business growth amid this COVID-19. This, at the beginning of the year, we had that huge disruption when the COVID-19 pandemic visited us like a thief in the night. There are those who froze, suspended all their activities. But this college, just like University of Nairobi, choose to remain alive. You must congratulate yourself. The University of Nairobi held its graduation. It has 2 graduations, and we said we are not going to change anything. We had the first graduation in September, and we are going to have another one next week. And like the one we have in next week, we are graduating well over 5,000 students. And we graduated another close to 3,000 in September. So what you are doing, you have others who are working, and you can count on us to support you to walk this path. And as the chair has said, to turn the challenge to opportunity. And I have heard even the principal say, now you want to move full blast even to the e-campus. This is the way to go. I think even as I participate in this graduation, for you all people in the human resource, I think you are graduating at a very interesting time. The COVID-19 has changed the environment where we are talking about people working from home. So as human resource, if you are thinking of people clocking, time in, clocking, time out, signing into a book somewhere and signing out, and even the laws that we have, employment laws, provide for people, they must be at a station in their place of work. And if they are not at their place of work for a certain period, then you can sack them, yeah, isn't it? But now we are being told people work from home. So how do you use the employment law with this in this kind of circumstance? So you are graduating at a very, very unique time. With the COVID-19, perhaps even what you all have been taught, some of it now you have to repackage it and use your innovativeness to be able to apply it. And the principal and the chair of council has talked about that, of the board has talked about that things will keep changing, and you must also change with the time so that you adopt to the new environment. The COVID-19 has disrupted a number of things. Obviously, we are in the 4th industrial revolution. Again, that has brought new ways of doing things. But the other thing that I believe that you have to continue observing is the shifting value systems, where you have, there are people now, many, who want to be paid without working. Before, I think when the issues of work, when the time started, I think it was mainly just the issue of farming. Therefore, if you don't go to farm or you don't go to hunt, then you don't eat. So it could see a clear connection. If you don't go to hunt with the others, then it will be difficult also to eat that day. If you don't farm and the rains fall, others will be harvesting and you don't harvest. It was very clear connection. But now it is slightly different. So you have people who wait for end of month, but the whole month they cannot show what they were doing. and they don't care. Yeah. So how do you now yourself as people of human resource show you are as the principal is saying, show you a very strong face and look at this person and tell them you will not be paid without working. You have seen even the issue of the doctors, every time calling for strike this, strike that, and they want to be paid for this, they want to be paid for that. But nobody is talking about also the work that is being done to ensure that all our people receive health care. So we have shifting value systems, and you need to be able to take care of that and not be swallowed into this and begin to behave like them, so that you are not called a bad person. Because in also the changing political environment, sometimes we want also to be called good people. So you don't want to be the one who wrote this letter and recommended this, the principle that this person need to be punished, or to your boss wherever you'll be working. I call on you not to stand firm on the values that you have been taught for the time you have been here. Obviously, the issue of the registration that is continuously changing, the acts you have, whether it is Employment Act, Labor Relations Act, etc., etc. There are many. And the collective bargaining agreement that continue to be signed. Many of these keep changing every time. And how do you keep track of this and of that knowledge so that you can add value to the organization that you serve? Many of these are overlapping. And as a result, whenever you are taken to court by an employee, you find that the judge most of the time will go with the employee. Yeah. Because of that overlapping thing, how do you ensure that even the judge is informed appropriately? Because even the lawyers you appoint to represent you, because I'm dealing with a huge organization, so I'm aware about this. Even the lawyer you select has no time to study those things also. So you must advise them and tell them, I want you to defend you on this one, and there is this section on this here. But if you leave them to select the section to defend you, they come back that you lost the case. So you cannot leave them also. Yeah. Yeah. So how do you deal with all these overlapping legislation and ensuring that the institution that you go to serve continue to be secure? I want to acknowledge all of you. The national chairperson who has just spoken, Mr. Joseph Vincent Onyango, the chairman, Nasilembe, Tony Nasilembe, PhD, the principal and secretary of the board, Margaret Kinyajui, all board members who were introduced to me earlier when I arrived here, invited guests, faculty members, graduating class, and the family, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, everyone. 2020 has been a long year, a difficult year. A year of shattered dreams and lost hope for a lot of people. However, the fact that we are present here today, graduating, is a representation of hope and the resilience that still remains with us under this courage. As is evident today, technology has been the saving grace for most organizations across the world. It has been an enabler for survival and the continuity of human interaction and the businesses. Who would have thought that a day would come when graduation will be conducted virtually? There are many who don't believe even in the issue of teaching virtually. And even some of you who are following at the University of Nairobi when we started, there was a lot of commotion. University of Nairobi was trending everywhere. Students, members of the faculty, everybody calling me and they were posting everything. And I told them, no. University of Nairobi has values. And these values is commitment to our customers. That when we admitted students, we committed ourselves that they will graduate. And COVID cannot come. We must stay true to our values that they will graduate. That we have values like innovation. And I've seen some of these are also your values. And I believe that's why you are here today also. That innovation, we have new environment. How do we innovate to ensure that the students are taught? And we stood firm. And we have a philosophy of offering leadership to the Kenyan people. Who foresaw a day when multinationals would have thousands of staff working from their homes? Who would have seen learning institutions shut down and learning taking place in our living rooms and sometimes even in our bedrooms? What about the notable explosion of e-commerce during this period? All these happenings can be attributed to a single development, the adoption of technology. However, technology cannot exist or operate in isolation. It must be driven by an innovative workforce and continue to be people-centered. The fourth industrial revolution has already happened, and COVID-19 came in to complete the cycle. Organizations that were not agile enough to begin the transformation have now more or less shut down. Just like we saw other things like, I don't know how many of you used the cameras where you took photos and took to the studio, you know, and then you waited for them to be developed, and then when they are good, not good, the wedding is already over or the party is over. And there are people who stuck on this. And then people moved on and they found themselves with no jobs and they did not adopt the digital technology. And if you remember, I really liked Nokia phone. And they refused to adapt moving to smartphone. And within no time, they shut off. And I think with the COVID, the way this environment was changing so quickly, those who could not adopt fast then had this challenge. They could not survive the lockdowns, social distancing, travel bans, and other restrictions to ensure business continuity and growth during this period. But this college did. Human resource has been at the very core of the digital transformation, and must be commended for their role in advising the leadership, setting up remote working systems, managing remote working teams, and for leading this digital transformation from the very front. I saw the principal acknowledging those who have offered leadership. This now history has defined those ones. And when this college, the history of this college is written 20 years later, somebody will say there were those people who offered leadership. I believe that's why the principal was mentioning. And I believe that many of you again played different roles to bring this college to life. Today, we have accepted that technology is the engine that business will run on, so that they not only survive the disruption, but also make business thrive. The question is, how are you as a people in human resource profession going to support this process? Open up your organizations, the organization you go to serve, or you are serving, to new and fresh ideas. Ladies and gentlemen, the first step was encouraging innovation is welcoming ideas, especially from the younger generation. The generation X and Ys in the workplace, who are proving to be the most tech savvy in the workplace. They must be accorded a place at the table in making the big shift to the digital space. You know, they focus mainly on the output and doing work and all this. But our generation is about reporting to work. So you need to preserve that change of mindset, that to ask whether the work has been done rather than where are you. As human resource practitioners, You must ensure that this is done. Giving recognition and rewards on new ideas must be encouraged. Bonuses on innovation and any other forms of awards acceptable by policy. You must also push to amend policies to include this because we are in the age of change. A Chinese politician once said, changes call for innovation. Innovation leads to progress. You must transform your organization into progressive organization. The new year will be shortly here with us. This year has been quite challenging. But 2021, which is coming, will be an even more, perhaps, difficult year for human resource who did not take time to put in place systems that work. So it's going to find you. There are those who are saying, let's COVID the aid and then we will do this. Let's COVID aid. I think they were Swahili, what they are using, COVID the aid. They were seeing it as passing. So now it didn't. Now the new year is coming. So if you had not planned how to deal, now it's time to ensure that your people work. Otherwise, you just be recommending for people to be sacked because you did not find a way how they can work from where they are. And later, it may be now yourself to be considered. So, so the best thing is to ensure people work and deliver for the organization from wherever they are. And if you secure your job, they secure their jobs. Those who did not take stock of the key skills needed to make the workforce thrive in the world dominated by technology. Those who did not retool, upskill, and reskill their teams. Those who did not allow technology to work for them. Those who did not welcome innovation and introduce new ideas to keep them relevant. Even worse, for human resources who did not learn the valuable lessons brought by the pandemic. But it is a bright and promising dawn for those who took this time to put in place proper digital strategies, who learned how to manage employees in a crisis, and those who have learned and adopted to change. It is not too late for those who have not. And my challenge to all who have not is to start immediately, incorporate technology and innovation, and watch your bottom line grow beyond your imagination. What exactly is this challenge, I pose? Automation of HR services that leads to easier recruitment, ease in recording and analyzing employee data, and above all, enhance efficiency and build super high performing teams within your organizations. Like University of Nairobi, we developed the various policies and guidelines to ensure that you can conduct interviews either for promotion or for hire online, that you don't need to come there physically. All the people interviewing don't need to gather physically, but you can do it from wherever you are, and the documents can be projected and they can be seen whenever they are needed, those certificates. The secretary can have the originals to confirm that you are the one, but the other people don't need to be there, all of them. What exactly is this challenge? At the University of Nairobi, we managed to adopt quickly to the COVID-19 disruption. We transitioned from a campus teaching and learning to online teaching and learning. We built the capacity of all our staff, students, to enable them work and learn online respectively. In fact, we also decided to provide them with data bundles so that they can learn wherever they are. We said we are using so much money in the institution to pay for internet from Kenneth and the other organization. Now we will support you from wherever you are, so that you don't say it's because of data, because that was part of the commotion you saw. We reviewed our existing policies and developed the new ones and aligned them to support online activities and processes. So we have been able to teach online, to conduct virtual exams and virtual graduation. Finally, we recently conducted student elections online. And University of Nairobi, we have followed the student elections before. It's a lot of commotion, and we did it online. They were campaigning online, and we had a council elected for all the campuses of the University of Nairobi, which come from Kisumu to Mombasa to Kiambu to wherever, all the other places, and those who are here in the lobby. We were able to conduct the elections. Finally, to achieve such a feat requires full commitment of the organization leadership. It requires positive synergies from your team members, and we had good support from everyone. There was, of course, initial resistance from staff and students who were happy with the status quo and probably had fears of the unknown. We managed to persuade them with time and they boarded. Innovation is a process that goes in stages. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to underscore Simeon Prison Buba Healthcare, who believes that the biggest part of our digital transformation is the way we think. The first point of reference will be in transforming the employee's mindset. And then they must be equipped with the right tool set and the skill set to handle technology. With this, you'll be creating a thriving digital culture at the workplace. You must understand and make employees understand that introduction and inclusion of technology does not mean exclusion of the human factor, but rather formation of a formidable machine human duo that will be relentless in building organizations that stand out. You must capitalize on technology to build a competitive advantage in the market. You must remember too that the successful implementation of the right technology will be driven by the education of the people. Hence, you must believe and encourage a continuous learning and development culture at the workplace. And this was already highlighted by the chairman and the principal. In conclusion, allow me one last quote by Steve Jobs. Innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower. Stand up and be counted as a leader by offering innovative ideas to solve the HR-related issues in your organization. Thank you very much. Congratulations, and God bless you.
Can we give another big round of applause for our chief guest, our HRM chair, our board chair, and our principal for those inspiring, insightful comments. Indeed, it is a world of transformation. And for those of us who are graduating today, and wherever you are following us from, please take the charge that it's time to adapt. And hence our theme for today, leveraging on technology and innovation to steer business growth amidst COVID-19. Our challenge to you is, in this time of adapting, where are you? As the question has been posed by our chief guest. Are you the follower? Are you the leader? Or are you nowhere in the radar? Tell your neighbor, tafakari. As has been well promised and said, we are so excited. We have a highlight of the day, which is the launching of our Odell platform. Can we hear applause? Can we hear claps? Can we hear celebration? And I'd like to invite our principal. Kindly let us proceed to that setup there. And I'd like to also invite our chief guest, Professor Stephen Gitahi. Please proceed there. I'd also like to invite our board chair, Dr. Nasirembe. Kindly proceed, as well as our deputy principal, Mr. Alpha Sadoga. Fiesta tusindikize.
Charge my energy, I no get time for no enemy. To repay for to me. Nothing with person never see. I'm on nothing with person never see. Forget it, I say bashi. Money soon expected. Take our body agent. I take her to the person. I'm in the answer, yes sir. Then I'm in the answer, yes sir. Respect is reciprocal, even though una know say I special.
So we are now cutting the ribbon, and we'll have a video playing there telling us what this Odell experience and the CHRM e-campus is all about. So makofi to our team, our leadership as they're cutting the ribbon and launching.
Margaret Finyanjui, the Principal of College of Human Resource Management. It is my hope that you're keeping well and safe during this COVID era, and also to thank you very much for joining us as we celebrate our 23rd graduation ceremony. CHRM is a learning institution that is committed to steering professional development. We achieve this by offering knowledge and certifications in human resource management and have been doing so since 1997. In staying true to our goal of steering professional development, we have upheld innovation to enable us to provide seamless learning even amidst the COVID-19 disruptions. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce to you our CHRM e-campus. This is an open, distance, and e-learning platform that enables our students to study online. All the lectures and group learning activities are conducted through this platform. It is convenient and very user-friendly. We take pride in that CHRM is also the first institution that was accredited by HRM-PEB, which is the examination body that certifies CHRP programs to offer CHRP online. We therefore have the quality and need to learn and achieve your career goals. Please visit our website, www.chrm.or.ke, for more information and also to get a taste of what other programs CHRM has to offer. Our January 2021 intake is OR. And remember, learning goes digital. See you on our e-campus. Thank you.
CHRM e-campus for our ODEL program. Why ODEL program? ODEL program enables us to serve students who are situated far away from our learning centers. It also has enabled us to reach out to students who have busy schedules and cannot be able to attend physical classes. Differently abled students are able to benefit also from learning through this particular platform. And it has also enabled us as a college to expand regions even outside Kenya to reach out to HRs who are working in those regions. It has enabled us also leveraging on ICT to deliver learning in an easy, comfortable way where learners are able to take their classes from wherever they are, anytime at their own comfort.
Hello, everyone. My name is Masi Chumo. I am a student at the College of Human Resource Management, taking CHRP in my final year. My ODEL experience has been splendid. Talk about the flexible class scheduling, talk about the interactions online with the tutors, the flexibilities from the lecturers as well. It has been a great experience for me. I am a career woman, a mother, a wife, and all this I have to plan myself and ensure that, I have all that well planned out. And College of Human Resource Management made this wonderful for me. I was able to attend the classes with the flexibility and, be in a position to attend to my work calls as well as attend to my calls as a mother and attend to my calls as a wife. I am so excited that I am in a position to interact with great minds. I'm in a position to interact with people from different fields within a very short period of time. I am super excited that the ODEL experience has given me a great platform. Kudos to College of Human Resource Management. Keep it up.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Our leadership, kindly take the stage, take your seats. And learning goes digital. Tell your neighbor, learning goes digital. CHRM imeweza ijaweza? Imeweza. Give me a thumbs up if you know CHRM imeweza. Very good. We have our January 2021 intake. So as you've heard, CHRM is the first institution to be accredited to offer ODEL online. So you are in safe hands as you continue with your learning. Fiesta, please help us celebrate the launch of our e-campus. Fiesta, please.
Sure. Thank you. Of course, this calls for a celebration. Are we ready to celebrate? Those of us who are ready to celebrate together, tusimame kidogo tucheze pamoja, si ndio?
Wapi vigelegele ya CHRM? Kelele ya CHRM. Haya, twende, twende. Ruka juu. Twende. Ruka ni kama graduate bana. Twende. Twende. Wana wa mama utinya, left and right. Wana wa mama huruma. Wana wa mama utinya. Wana wa mama huruma. Haya, cheza na Maria na from side side. From side side. Twende from side side. Cheza na Maria bwana, ni kama mwenye graduate. From side to side. Oh yeah yeah. Oh yeah yeah. Haya, now you people one. Turn from right. Twende chini. To the left. To the right. Twende chini. Twende chini. Chini, 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 chini. Chini, 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 chini. Chini, 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 chini. Wapi kelele ya graduate? Haya, let me have the graduates. Haya, let's turn around, turn around. Twende, 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 twende. Haya, graduate, twende. Mwana wa mama utinya. Mwana wa mama huruma. Mwana wa mama utinya. Mwana wa mama huruma. From that side. Sinari. 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 Wapi vigelegele ya CHRM? Twende, 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 twende. Haya, twende. Chini. Vasori mwesi, vasori mwesi, vasi chamwesi, vasi chamwesi, vakana mwesi, vakana mwesi. Hale, twende, 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 twende. Haya, shikilia wherever you are, wherever you are. Haya, angalia mbele, that's where the from. Haya, twende mbele, kila mtu. Haya, jaribu namna hii. Weka miguu juu. Zunguka, 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 zunguka. Wapi kelele ya CHRM? DJ shikilia, asante sana. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Fiesta. I think I really look forward to the party after party. I mean, if this is how the celebration is, hii ni kionjo. Ask your neighbor, imagine uko mbele itakuwaje. Kwanza ile pati ya mabega hivi. Sijui Bwana DP, sijui kama nitapewa award ya, kwa sababu even me I tried a bit. Au kuniona? Anyway, so this is the time that we have been waiting for, and I'd like to invite our deputy principal, Mr. Alphas Adoga Keverenge, to take us through the presentation of certificates and awards. Please, let's clap our hands, let's applaud this moment. It's what we've been waiting for.
The chief guest, Professor Stephen Gitahi Kiama, Vice Chancellor, University of Nairobi, IHRM National Chair, who is attending virtually, the CHRM Board Chair, board members, college principal, CEO, HRM PEB, invited guests, CHRM fraternity, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed. It is now the most important time in which we are going to present the various graduates who, having met the qualifications of various examination body, qualified to be awarded awards at various levels of their studies. I'll be calling upon various teams to present to us graduates at various levels. Upon reading their names, they remain standing at that particular category, and the chief guest will confer to them before we proceed to the next level. So at this moment, I would like to invite the first category, that is the CHRP. And I would like to welcome our lecturer, senior lecturer, Margaret Gu, to come and present to us the students.
The chief guest, Professor Stephen Gitahi Kiama, Vice Chancellor, University of Nairobi, IHRM National Chairman, Mr. Joseph Vincent Onyango, CHRM Board Chairman, Dr. Tony Nasirembe, HRM PEB CEO, Dr. Douglas Ogola, CHRM Board members, CHRM College Principal, CHRP Margaret Kinyajui, invited guests, CHRM fraternity, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed. College of Human Resource Management presents the following graduates who satisfy the Human Resource Management Professional Examination Board for award of professional certification as Human Resource Management Professionals. As I read your name, kindly remain standing. Whether you're in the office or at home, honor yourself so that people can ask you, why are you standing? And then you say, I'm graduating. So Irene, this is the June 2019 series. Abuka, Adan, Ajuoga, Alela, Abudo, Araka, Auka, Boy Julian, Budi, Chemgetich, Cherwan, Chifalu, Gichora, Gitau, Gitura, Itul, Jelimo, Kagiri, Kamau, Karioki, Karoiro, Kibunyi, Kiere, Kilu, Kilungu, Kimani, Kiprotich, Kiptis, Krinyet, Kirunyu, Kivinda, Kiwanza, Kosgei, Lukoye, Lulu, Macharia, Machinga, Magina, Maina B, Maina L, Maina Z, Makewa, Makamara, Makoha, Madago, Maonga, Baka, Bera, Bugwa, Butu, Buisa, Makafulo, Miano, Muchiri, Muguchu, Mugui, Muhoma, Mukasa, Mumaina, Mumbe, Mureithi, Musau, Mutebia, Mudhoni, Mudhura, Mutua, Mutui, Mutunga, Mwachibibo, Mwaluma, Mwangi, Mwasela, Mwatete, Mwadha, Mwaura, Mwendwa, Namachi, Dungu, Nganga, Guru Mankrit Guru, that is me. I'm here. I think I'm going to change my standing style. Yeah, that is me. Jerry, Norman, Zau, Ocharo, Olo L, Olo S, Omar, Omulindi, Ongandi, Ongeso, Onsare, Onyango, Ouma, Owako, Rotich, Segi, Seremon, Sora, To, Brenda, Toroitich, Tumo, Wachira, Wafula, Wainaina, Waita, Wangethi, Wanjohi, Achoki. This is November 2019. This is November 2019 series. Achoki, Aseto, Ayondo, Bukachi, Chege, Cherono, Cheruyot, Gacheru, Gare, Gadura, Gatuku, Gatweri, Gikonyo, Gitao R, Gitao E, Gidakwa, Gidinji, Gitonga P, Gitonga M, Irungu, Jilani, Kara, Kabui, Kabutu, Kaguri, Kagwiria, Kajuang, Kamau P, Kamau R, Kanguha, Karanja, Karaoke B, Karaoke L, Kasioki, Kefa, Kemboi, Kiara, Kiarie, Kilu, Kimanzi, Kinyajui, Kiongo, Kipgok, Kipsang, Kirubi, Kirui, Kidinji, Lelekoitien, Mamboga, Maina E, Maina G, Maina P, Madala, Matendechere, Madheka, Matwere, Mauta, Mawia, Babu, my colleague, Bugwa Catherine, Bugwa Jennifer, Bula, Budhia, Meta, Mino, Mitei Diana, Mitei Breda, Mkonji, Mulamba, Mumasi, Muchira, Muchoki, Mugambi, Mugo, Mugure, Muyu, Mukiria, Florence, Mukiria Ann, Mulobi, Mudara, Mudia, Munywa, Mpalia, Murage, Mureithi, Musa, Musau, Musonye, Mudhambuku, Mudhangia, Mudhiani, Mudhoni, Mutua Tabitha, Mutua Charity, Muturu, Mwangi E, Mwangi W, Mwangi F, Mwangi James, Mwania, Namwendwa, Degwa, Detei, Deto, Diritu, Nesa, Gala, Nyanga, Gumi, Gure, Jau, Jenga, Jiru, Jogu, Joroge R, Joroge M, Joroge N, Joroge P, Joroge W, Jue, Ntarangwi, Nyaga, Obodo S, Obodo F, Odhiambo, Ondongo, Ogoti, Okoch, Okoth, Okumu, Olalo, Olang, Omar, Ondego, Opio, Oroni, Osano, Oundo, Paita, Recho, Rotich, Rucha, Shubaka, Simiu, Samoe, Taracha, Telewa, Wachuri, Waome J, Waome M, Waome J, that is Jane, Wainaina R, Wamoto, Wanja, Wanjiku, Wajoi, Warui, Wasigala, Webisa, Weche, Wilunda, Yapan, Regards, Margaret Gu, Senior Lecturer at CHRM. Thank you.
Acting on the powers conferred to me by the TVET Act, HRMP Act 2012, CHRM College Board, and knowing that you have satisfied the Human Resource Management Professional Examination Board in all subjects in which you are enrolled, trained, and examined, it gives me great pleasure to award you the respective certificates in CHRP. I admit you to the respective profession for which you have been educated, trained, examined, and qualified, and by my authority and that of the entire college, give you power to read and to do all that appertains to the certification.
Remix.
Ultimate Mix Music Master DJ.
Thank you. We can now be seated. We are going to do the celebration after this. So the next level is chief guest. We also do external examination bodies, other external examination bodies. And I will welcome our senior principal, Ajode, to present to us the graduates who have met the qualification for the various examination body for award of certification in those particular levels. Thank you, Ajode.
Our chief guest, Professor Stephen Gitai Kiama, the Vice Chancellor, the UON, CHRM National Chairman, Mr. Joseph Onyango, who is with us virtually, CHRM Board, Chair, Dr. Tony Nasirembe, board members, the college principal, CHRP, Madam Kinyanjui, invited guests, CHRM fraternity, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed. Our chief guest, the College of Human Resource Management, presents the following graduates who satisfied the Cambridge International College Examination Board, CIC, for award of Premier Diploma in Human Resource Management course, June 2019 series. Kambu, Korea, Mathu, Mogambi, Njoki, Okech, Opere. September 2019 series, Abonga, Gicheha, Kahungu, Kiberenge, Munge, Murungi, Mutua, Njau, Nyaga, Nyolei, Osumo, Simiyu, Wamai, Wambui, Wambugu, Wambui Sharon. December 2019 series, Abdurraham, Kialo, Mayeko, Mugokoro, Ndumu, Ndwiga, Oroko, Wangui. Our chief guest, the College of Human Resource Management, presents the following graduates who satisfied the examination board, Marketing Society of Kenya, MSK, for award of Practitioner's Diploma in Marketing. As I read your name, kindly remain standing. Kerubo, Kirimi, Matere, Muchoki, Mue, Mungathia, Munyiri, Munywovo, Mwithi, Nyachienga, Suva. Thank you. I'm Mr. Jordan Stephen, College Admin, Kisumu Campus, Senior Principal, CHRM. Acting on the powers conferred to me by the TVET Act 2013, CHRM College Board, and knowing that you have satisfied the Cambridge International College Examination Board, UK, and in all subjects in which you are enrolled, trained, and examined, it gives me great pleasure to award you the respective Premier Diploma in Human Resource Management. I admit you to the respective profession for which you have been educated, trained, examined, and qualified, and by my authority and that of the entire college, give you power to read and to do all that appertains to the qualification. Acting on the powers conferred to me by the TVET Act 2013, CHRM College Board, and knowing that you have satisfied the Marketing Society of Kenya Professional Board, Examination Board, in all subjects in which you are enrolled, trained, and examined. It gives me great pleasure to award you the respective practitioner's diploma in marketing. I admit you to the respective profession for which you have been educated, trained, examined, and qualified. And by my authority and that of the entire college, give you power to read and to do all that appertains to the qualification.
Chief guests, allow me now to invite our lecturer, senior lecturer, Jeremiah Munji, to present to us the graduates who certified in Kenya National Examination Council at a higher national diploma level.
So the chief guest, Professor Stephen Gitai Kiama, the Vice Chancellor, the University of Nairobi, IHRM National Chairman, Mr. Joseph Vincent Onyango, CHRM Board Chairman, Dr. Tony Nasirembe, CHRM Board members, CHRM College Principal, CHRP Margaret Kenyajui, invited guests, CHRM Fraternity, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, protocol observed. The College of HRM presents the following graduates who satisfied the Kenya National Examinations Council for the award of higher diploma in human resource management. As I read your name, please remain standing. Aboge, Acha, Akelo, Akinyi O, Akinyi N, Akoth, Alonyi, Adenyi, Asiavugwa, Baraza, Boke, Busieni, Chepkemoi, Chesum, Chome, Chopeta, Githinji, Gitonga N, Gitonga R, Gondi, Justus, Kabusho, Kagia, Kalinga, Kamara, Karemi, Kathure, Kaveza, Kemboi, Kingo, Koech, Kosgei, Kuya, Kiai, Laikong, Loi, Machika, Maina, Mainda, Maluki, Mbogwa, Mburu, Mbudhia, Mgenyi, Miewe, Mbaya, Mokua, Muiruri, Mukami, Mukono, Mukonosi, Mukora, Muli, Mulinge, Munene, Murugi, Mutangili, Mudhe, Mutinda I, Mutinda Ronda, Muturi, Wairimu, Mwachovi, Mwaliko, Mwangi Ann Mujuri, posthumously. So with the permission of the chief guest, kindly let's observe a moment of silence for the departed soul. Mwangi E, Mwasia, Mwenda Pole, Mwendwa, Mwololo, Namasaka, Dirangu, Dungu, Ngae, Ngare, Ngaru, Jora, Joroge B, Joroge K, Juguna M, Juguna V, Nyaguthie, Nyambura, Obare, Othiambo, Odua, Ogonji, Ogwane, Okelo A, Okelo H, Okongo, Omoyo, Odieki, Ondiwo, Ongeri, Orembe, Oseke, Recha, Salano, Thuo, To, Wabuyele, Wande, Wafula, Waigumo, Wangari, Waroi, Waweru, Wudha, Zieri. Next is November 2019 series. Achieng, Agesa, Akinyi J, sorry, Akinyi N, Akinyi V, Aluoch, Abenje, Anyango, Ashiruma, Awandu, Bacha, Bore, Bulimu, Chege, Chelangat, Chepkemoi, Gashoka, Gadongo, Gushu, Gunda, Ireri J, Ireri M, Irungu, Kahudhu, Kaloki, Kamau, Karanja, Karioki, Kihara, Kimanzi, Kimatia, Kimeto, Kinyanjui, Kiplagat, Kipsang, Koech, Kwamboka, Luganje, Lusuli, Luamba, Maake, Masharia, Masheru, Manjala, Mayende, Momanyi, Mpate, Mushiri C, Mushiri S, Mugo, Muma, Mureithi, Murioki, Mute, Mwagi J, Mwagi M, Mwagi T, Mwagi W, Mwania, Mwaneki, Mwaura, Mwero, Dinya, Dungu, Ndwiga, Ngugi, Gura, Jag, Jau N, Jau P, Jerry, Joki, Joroge G, Joroge M, Joroge M. So there is Joroge Mary, Joroge Murugi. Juguna, Ndhale, Nyaanga, Nyakio, Nyamwea, Odeni, Ogalo, Ojuku, Okongo, Omuka, Ogera, Opora, Ouma, Ousa, Owino, Ronkoine, Simiu, Thairo, Viriango, Waihenya, Wangui, Wanjala, Wajiko, Wajiru, Wekesa, Yego. My name is Jeremiah Muji. I'm a lecturer at the College of Human Resource Management.
I love when it sounds production.
Acting on the powers conferred to me by the TVET Act 2013, CHRM College Board, and knowing that you have satisfied the Kenya National Examination Board, NEC, in all subjects in which you are enrolled, trained, and examined, it gives me great pleasure to award you the respective higher national diploma in human resource management. I admit you to the respective profession for which you have been educated, trained, examined, and qualified, and by my authority and that of the entire college, give you power to read and to do all that appertains to the qualification.
Chief guest, kindly allow me now to invite Dr. Makori to present to us graduates who qualified a diploma, certificate, and artisan level in various categories.
The chief guest, Professor Stephen Gitai Kihama, Vice Chancellor, University of Nairobi. CHRM National Chairman, Mr. Joseph Vincent Onyango. CHRM Board Chairman, Dr. Tony Nasirembe. CHRM Board Members, CHRM College Principal, CHRP Margaret Kinyanjui. Invited guests, CHRM Fraternity, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed. The College of Human Resource Management, CHRM, presents the following graduates who satisfied the Kenya National Examination Council, NEC, for award of diploma in Human Resource Management, CHRM. As I read your name, kindly remain standing. July 2019 series, Ahmed, Andia, Ayimba, Chege Alice, Chege Ponfes, Juma John, Juma Margaret, Kamale, Kangete, Karuga, Karuida, Kedogo, Kanika, Kingo, Kitawa, Koruko, Maiburu, Mtana, Nyoki, Mtambu, Mthiga, Mtunga, Nanjala, Nderi, Ndirangu, Ndungu, Nginya, Ngiri, Nkodi, Nobat, Nyawoka Faith, Nyawoka Susan, Nyameto, Odiambo, Oindo, Okochi, Opondo, Undisa, Figedi, Washiuri, Wafula, Wanaswa, Wanjala, Owaka. November 2019 series, Abayo, Abuya, Anyango, Tindi, Ekeni, Efusa, Isiji, Mburu, Mumanyi, Mugambi, Mtoni, Muange, Ngugi, Joroge, Ochieno, Oluoch, Tendwa, Wasonga, Ayimba. Diploma in Personnel Management, NEC. College of Human Resource Management, CHRM, presents the following graduates who certified the Kenya National Examination Council, NEC, for award of Diploma in Personnel Management, TPM. As I read your name, kindly remain standing. Orao, the chief guest, the chief guest, the College of Human Resource Management, CHRM, presents the following graduates who certified the Kenya National Examination Council, NEC, for award of Certificate in Human Resource Management, CHRM. As I read your name, kindly remain standing. Certificate in Human Resource Management, July 2019 series, Kuluo Malonza. Certificate in Human Resource Management, November 2019 series, Wangui. The chief guest, please allow me. College of Human Resource Management, CHRM, presents the following graduate who certified the Kenya National Examination Council for award of Artisan Certificate in Salesmanship. As I read your name, kindly remain standing. July 2019 series. Ngove. I'm Dr. Daniel Makori, Senior Lecturer, CHRM. Thank you.
Acting on the powers conferred to me by the TFET Act 2013, CHRM College Board, and knowing that you have certified Kenya National Board, NEC, in all subjects in which you are enrolled, trained, and examined, it gives me great pleasure to award you the respective diploma in Human Resource Management.
I admit you to the respective profession for which you are educated, trained, examined, and qualified. And by my authority and that of the entire college, give you power to read and to do all that pertains to the qualification. Award of Certificate in Human Resource Management. Acting on the powers conferred to me by the TVET Act 2013, CHRM College Board, and knowing that you have satisfied the Kenya National Examination Board (NEC) in all subjects in which you are enrolled, trained, and examined, it gives me great pleasure to award you the respective certificate in human resource management. I admit you to the respective profession for which you have been educated, trained, examined, and qualified. And by my authority and that of the entire college, give you power to read and to do all that pertains to the qualification. Word of artisan in salesmanship, NEC. Acting on the powers conferred to me by the TVET Act 2013, CHRM College Board, and knowing that you have satisfied the Kenya National Examination Board (NEC) in all subjects in which you are enrolled, trained, and examined, it gives me great pleasure to award you the respective artisan in salesmanship. I admit you to the respective profession for which you have been educated, trained, examined, and qualified. And by my authority and that of the entire college, give you power to read and to do all that pertains to the qualification.
Thank you, our chief guest. We appreciate what you've just done, conferring those awards to our graduates. And now we come to the most exciting part of why we are here. Remember, I said all our students are winners, but there are those who went over and above and did very well. And before we do that, a short interlude for a band, and then we can be able to give the awards. I know the respective sponsors, representatives are here. So when we call you, please stand up so that you can be able to present the award from the organization. Thank you. Just a short interlude. Thank you.
Habi munore mazunda ngali sema. Habi munore mazunda ngali sema. Amadubo. Habi munore mazunda ngali sema. Amadubo. Habi munore mazunda ngali sema. Siria, oh Siria, Siria, oh Siria, Siria, oh Siria, Siria, oh Siria, Siria. Wanamberi bayaye, bayaye ho. Wanamberi bayaye, bayaye ho. Letibira soya wakura. Where the graduates bana? Let's celebrate together. Wapi vigelegele ya graduates? Kubiko wiha. Haya, tuta pamoja na sing along. Oh Wanamberi, Nishekoero. Oh Wanamberi, Nishekoero. I can't hear you. Oh Wanamberi, Nishekoero. Oh Wanamberi, Nishekoero. Kenya kujidura, musala kani baraban. Kenya kujidura, musala kani baraban. Kenya kujidura, yabakan. Kenya kujidura, yabakan. Kenya kujidura, musala kani baraban. Wapi vigelegele ya Krashwa? Wana wa Meri Shekweo, wana wa Meri Kiama, wana wa Meri Kiama, wapi vigelegele ya Shinde? Wana wa Meri Kusakumiha, wana wa Meri Shekweo, lechanga kukupita, wana wa Meri Kusakumiha, wana wa Meri Shekweo.
Asante.
Thank you very much. Allow me to remove this so that my my voice is not muffled. Our chief guest, Professor Stephen Gitahi Kiama, Vice Chancellor, University of Nairobi. IHRM National Chairman, Mr. Joseph Onyango, following online. The Chairman of the CHRM Board, Dr. Tony Nasirembe, CHRM Board members, invited guests, CHRM fraternity graduates, our sponsors, ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed. It is my great honor to present the following graduates who performed extremely well in various fields. When I call your name, please come, and I'll also call the person representing the presenting the award so that you can be given your award, okay? We'll start with CHRP's best subjects. CHRP Part 1, Business Communication. Award goes to Mutua Charity Wangari, sponsored by HRM PEP Award. I would like to ask Dr. Douglas Ogola, the CEO, to come and present the award. Is Mutua here, Charity? Is she here? In absentia. Thank you, CEO. Yes, thank you. The next is Introduction to Financial Accounting, Oundo Arnold Ogema. Is he here? The award was by Vivo Energy for Financial Accounting, CHRP Part 1, in absentia. We had a tie in Principles and Practice of Management. Odongo Esther, is she here? Please come forward. Odongo Esther. She's getting her award from the Alumni Association, and I think Amadalo is here. He can do the presentation on behalf of the Alumni Association. Amadalo is the secretary. Please, let's give her a round of applause. Thank you. The next award for the same subject is Rebecca Kanja Ntarangwi. This is the ISPAC award. This is our partner, Institute of Certified Safety and Social Security Award. Charles Wambua, I'd seen him. Yes, thank you. He's the chairman. Thank you. Next is Office Administration and Practice. Njoroge Winnie Wanjiro, congratulations. Alumni Award also. Amadalo, please come and present the award. Njoroge Winnie Wanjiro, congratulations. Please, let's give her a clap. The next is Organizational Theory and Behavior for June 2019 goes to Janet Chelim, to Omar Husna Ahmed. Is she here? In absentia, the award was given by Vivo Energy. For November, Bugwa Jennifer Njeri, Safaricom did the award. Francis Ngari, I know you're around. Please come and do the presentation. Francis Ngari is also our lecturer in coaching. Thank you. Congratulations, Bugwa Njeri. The next award is on Human Resource Administration, goes to Kabui Rachel Mukami. Is she here? Rachel? Wow. The award was done by Dr. Salome Hegitoho. She was to give that and some books. You want to give her a book to our, okay. You want to present a book to our chief guest? Okay. I hope it turned out.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Gitoho. Thank you. Okay. We'll make sure that Kabui gets the book and the award, Daktari. Next is Management Information System, still in CHRP Part 1, goes to Nganga. Grace Wangari, is she here? Yes, she is. Vivo Energy Award, Janet Chelimo is here. Thank you for the award. Let's give her a applause. Well done. Then we go to CHRP Part 2, Organizational Change and Development for the July of Gandhi Agnes, an alumni award presented also by Amadalo. Is Agnes here? Yes, Agnes, in absentia, we'll make sure she gets the award. Thank you. Singh Telewa Roy Saka, Safaricom Award will also be given by Francis Ngari. Now, for those who don't know, Roy Sasaka is the CEO of the National Youth Council and one of our former students. So well done, Roy. You did really well. A CEO who had time to come to class. Well done. Thank you, Roy. Well done. Learning and Development, Keep Ngok, Beatrice Jepkoril, she's here. The award is a HRM PEP Award. Daktari, CEO, Dr. Gola, please come and present the award to Beatrice. Beatrice, put it properly. You need to get a nice photo. Your sash. Thank you, Chairman. Well done, Beatrice. Next is Leadership and Corporate Governance. The first award for June 2019, Rucha Lispa Gatwiri. Is she here? Yes, she is. A&J Global Leadership Award. They sponsored the award. Thank you so much.
Ultimate mix music master.
Congratulations, Rucha. Next award is on Strategic Human Resource Management. Chepchiril Kirui. Award by HRMP. Dr. Ogola, please come and give the award. Well done, Chepchiril. Second subject under Part 3, Counseling and Coaching, goes to Alela Ernest Daniel. Is he here? Alela? In absentia, it was sponsored by Vivo Energy. Thank you, Janet, for being here with us. Then we have Entrepreneurship and Consultancy, goes to Njao Lilian Nyambura. Is she here? Yes, she is. Please, let's clap for her. Dr. Ogola, please come and give the award on behalf of HRM PEP. Congratulations, Lillian. Next award is on HR accounting. I know this is one subject which HR people really fear, but we've been doing really well. We always lead in this subject area during the HRM exams. And I would like to call out the awardees. Is Muthiani Alexander Moore. Is he here? This award, both of them have been sponsored by our Reverend, our chaplain, Reverend Stephen Obongo. He's the one who teaches that subject. Muthiani in absentia. What about Taracha Joseph Wandabwa? Yes, he's here. Congratulations, Taracha. And I'll ask our chaplain to present the award.
How deep is your love for me?
Well done. The last subject under CHRP is HR Research Project. The first one goes to Muredi Rebecca. Is she here? Rebecca Muredi. In absentia, the award is by James Maitho, award who is the HR Director, Britam, and our alumni. The other one is Gitonga Pamela Mwendwa. Is she here? And I would like to ask Dr. Elijah Walbuka, who is a board member, to come and do the honors. Thank you, Dr.
I could stay for a long time, a long time. When you move to the left, I I go to the right, I go turn around, baby. Let me know.
Well done. Then we now go to the higher diploma in human resource management, group 1, July 2019 series. Fundamentals of human resource management goes to Karimi Brenda and Crote. Is she here? Yes, she is. Award by alumni. Amadalo, please come and do the presentation and thank you. Well done, Brenda. Congratulations.
Give me love, you give me love, yeah.
Next is employee resourcing, Chopeta Cynthia Nyandiko. She's here. Safaricom PLC Award, Angare, please come and do the honors.
EMD Records.
Well done, Chopeta. Next is training and development, goes to Kemboy Agnes Jalagat. She's here. Vivo Energy Award, Janet, please come and present the award.
Beste yako ni hater, naona tutaki ni mtiaji, itabidi umtiezi maheta, mwatafuta kashi mashindano, umanzi ni mhandi anaka kuitoa.
Next award is on reward management, Kalinga Mwende. Kalinga Mwende, you're here. DTB Award, I'm not sure we have the representative in their absence. I'll ask our board member, Mary Kenywa, to come and do the presentation. Thank you, DTB Award. I know you are following us online. Thank you, Lillian, the HR director, for the support. Well done, Kalinga. Next is on employee relations. Goes to Mukora Dorothy Wamboi. Mukora, and I'll ask Odhiambo Oko, who is the sponsor of this award, an expert in employee relations and one of lecturers and an alumni. Thank you, Oko. And well done, Mukora. Well done, Dorothy, and thank you, Double O. I'd like to call him Double O. Thank you so much. Next award is Personnel Administration, Jao Philomena Wamboi. Is she here? Philomena Wamboi? Yes, she's here. HRM Award, Daktari, please, if you could. Congratulations, Philomena. Well done. The last subject for that series is project work. Olwani Eda, is she here? IHRM Award. The acting ED is in Kisumu. They were to send Lloyd. Washira, is Lloyd here? Is Lloyd here? Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Lloyd. And well done, Eda.
I'm not the sort of person who falls in and quickly out of love. But to you,
thank you, July 2019 class. We go to the November 2019 Fundamentals of Human Resource Management, Wanjiru Sonia. And the award is again by Alumni Association. Professor Amadalo, please come and do the honors. And thank you for the support to the college. Well done, Wanjiru, Sonia. Employee resourcing, Ouso Tabitha. Ouso Tabitha, she's here. Safaricom, PLC Award. Francis Ngari, please come and do the presentation. Thank you so much for the support as always. Well done, Tabitha. Next, training and development, Dungo Esther Wanjiko. One of our alumni who is the head of HR in Mombasa, Aga Khan Mombasa, Edna Kitun. She wasn't able to come. I would like to ask our board member, Riba Oko, please come and do the honors. Thank you. And thank you, Edna. I'm sure you're following us online. Thank you for the support. congratulations, Esther. Thank you. Next is reward management. Oma Kevin Kadipo is here. DTB, I would like to ask Kimeo Jones, our board member, to come and do the presentation. Thank you, Lillian Ghana, for the award, the HR director, for the support. And congratulations, Kevin. Thank you, Jones. Next is employee relations for the November class, Flora Chelangat. Flora, double O, please come and do the honors once again. Diambo Oko award. Congratulations, Flora. Well done, well done. Thank you, Flora. The next is personnel administration, Gadencia Akinyi Odenyi. Is she here? Gadencia, is she here? Yes, she is. Vivo Energy Award, Janet Chelimo. Once again, thank you. Well done, Gadencia Akinyi. And then the last subject there is project research work. Kaloki Frederick Mwathi is in here. IHRM Award, Lloyd, kindly come and do the presentation. Next, we go to best overall students in various categories. We start with the certificate. We have Thuku Janet Wamboi. Is she here? Thuku Janet Wamboi, that was the Naivas Award. Thank you, Arthur. I saw you somewhere. Thank you so much for the support. We'll make sure she gets the award. Next is diploma in human resource management. Two of them. There is one, Derry Nancy Wamboi. She's here. Arthur, kindly. Arthur is the head of HR Naivas Group and also an alumni. And he was also graduating with his CHRPK. Well done, Nancy. Then we have 3 best students for the CIC program, the diploma. For the June series, we have Ruth. There's a name there that is really a tongue twister. Ruth Deningombola. I hope I got it right. Mogambi, is she here? Not here. That was the alumni award. Then the next one is the September one is Wamai Daniel Githui. Is he here? Wamai? She's not here. Also the alumni award. Then we have Margaret Wangeshi Mugokoro for the December series. They are not here, unfortunately. Because it's unfortunate because for 2 of them, the CIS, the Cambridge International College, sent me 2 scholarships for the best of them. For Mai Daniel Githui and Margaret Wangeshi in Mastery of Management, Management, a graduate diploma in organizational understanding and development. I know Elijah Mogere was here to do the presentation on behalf of CIC. Thank you. You can stand. We clap for. Please pass our gratitude to the CIC. Right. Then we go to the higher diploma in human resource management. We do the first runner-up. For July, we have Esther Nduku Mololo, Vivo Energy Award. Is she here? In absentia. Then we have Kaloki Frederick Mwathi. I think he was here. Yes, Vivo Energy. He was the first runner-up for best overall student in November 2019 higher diploma. Well done, Kaloki. Well done. Then we have the best overall for the 2019 class. For July, we have Kalinga Mwende. Please clap for her. She was the best overall in the higher diploma for the July class. I would like to ask Safaricom representative Francis Ngari to please come and do the presentation. Well done, Kalinga. Well done. And the best in November 2019 for higher diploma, also Tabitha. She's here. Safaricom, please. Thank you. She deserves a better clap. She did really well. Let's applaud her. Now, Dr. Salome had come with some books to give the best overall, and I would like to call the recipients. One is Kalinga. Kalinga, I think you're here. Please come and receive a book from Dr. Salome. It's a book she did the other day. Thank you so much, Dr. Salome Gitoho, and well done, Kalinga. Next is also Tabitha. Also Tabitha. Next is Mulongo Stella. Mulongo Stella, is she here? Make sure she gets the book, Dr. Kaloki Frederick. Then you have Ruth Mugambi, I think is the CSC student. She's not here. Yeah. And then I think that's all. Thank you so much, Daktari Asanteni. We can move on to the next, the last of the awards. I'll ask our deputy to come. Thank you so much.
I love Many Sound Productions.
Chief guest, also during this period, academic period 2018-2019, we had the following students who exhibited the highest level of leadership by being very responsible class representatives. So we are also going to award them, and as we possibly just call randomly, the people who are going to award them various categories. So we have Taracha Joseph. Taracha Joseph, I'll call a representative of NCBA to give an award. We have Mpulia Oburu Austin. Mpulia. NCBA, thank you for being our partners. Mpalia Oburu. Mpalia, NCBA. NCBA still. Kagiria Lilian. Kagira Lilian. Oundo Arnold Ogema. Oundo. Webisa Lilian. Mulobi. Teresia Mulobi. Opio. Opio. Thank you, NCBA. I'll call now a representative from Safaricom to come and award the next category. Ogoti Dennis. Ogoti Dennis. Double O. Ogoti Dennis. Gishora. Gishora. Boy Julian.
Many Sounds Productions.
Atman Omar. Wekesa. Njoki. Kaloki Frederick. Kaloki Frederick. Kaloki Frederick. Njoki first. Kaloki then. Thank you. Kaloki, Njeri Doreen, thank you. Alumni, to award Muloko, Mkono Mary, Ogola Absalom, Edward Barak, Kinyanjui Joyce, let us also give her a clap. Simon Kokuro. Thank you, alumni. You can also add Abuya Chris. The class reps always ensures that the class is running on very well. There are communications between the lecturers and the students and the administration from the college and also the students. So they help us a lot in terms of leadership. The last one is Onyangi Mary. Thank you. I'll now welcome our college principal and the chair board to come in front here. We would like at this particular moment to appreciate our chief guest for the good work, sacrifice is made to be with us today, and for the encouraging words that he's put into all of us. So karibu Prof. Thank you, Prof. We appreciate your commitment and sacrifice for gracing this occasion today. Thank you so much. Thank you. At this moment, again, we have a team of the lecturers, a team that worked on putting together the ODEL project, that is the CHRM e-campus. So this team of lecturers were trained as subject matter experts in the areas, in the various areas. They were trained in a number of areas in terms of online learning instructional design, developing online resources, and even facilitating online and the aspect of just understanding and navigating the online platform. So I will also welcome the college to lead in this section of also recognizing this team.
Boni banganga babelela ndokie Butu indi mokolo ya bandoki bangala kanza Somo etangi bakolonzo to bamini makambo. Ngaleli mama, ngaleli papa, ngaleli mama, ngaleli papa, papa lolo baba kiyo wapi papa lolo baba kiyo wapi.
Let's have some music, band, as we wait for the list. We don't have all of them here, but there are some representatives. So our chief guest, Professor Kiama, all protocols observed. Our CHRM presents the following team of lecturers who served as subject matter experts and facilitators during the implementation of the ODEL project under CHRM eCampus. During the project period, they were trained on areas below: introduction to ODEL, learning instructional design, content design and development for online course, developing online learning sources and materials, developing multimedia resources for e-learning, navigation and uploading content on LMS, that is resources, activities and links, pedagogical skills in facilitating online learning, online learner assessment, and IT basic skills relevant for online teaching. And the following are the lecturers: Dorothy Nikadha Nkabu, in absentia. Oh, she's here. Sorry, Dorothy. Please clap for Dorothy. Her area was introduction to HRM. Oh, Chairman, sorry. Please do the honors for us. I'm sorry, I forgot to cut. Yes. If you could just stay there, Chairman. Next is Beldina Muse. Is she here? In absentia, business communication. Felista Machogo. Is she here? Felista. Well done. Her area was business law. Then we have Wycliffe Macquarie. His area was financial accounting, in absentia. Joyce Kamau, I know she's from Nakuru campus, principles and practice of management. Then we have also from Nakuru campus, Vincent Belsoy, introduction to economics. Then we had Dr. Ann Thuo, office administration and practice, in absentia. Hilda Abu, in absentia, her area was OTB. Janet Mitu, in absentia. Human Resource Administration. Luke Bong, I know he's had sent his apology. MIS. Mary Nessa, Organizational Change and Development. Harry Mege, oh, she's here, sorry. Mary Nessa, congratulations. Harry Mege, I know he sent his apology. We have Margaret who is also graduating today, and she also gets a certificate for, she was leading the learning and development team. Dr. Matata Kilungu from the Mombasa campus, Reward Management. Our Reverend Stephen Bongo, Employee Relations and HR Accounting, well done. We did 2 areas. Alex Omanga, is Alex here? Labor laws. Then there was Silvana Sewe, leadership and corporate governance. In absentia, Jeremiah Munji, I know you're here. Strategic human resource management. Well done. Winnie Mogomati in counseling. I don't know whether she's here. In absentia, Catherine Wamwangi, coaching. She's not here. Christopher Sakwa, yes, for entrepreneurship and HR consultancy. Yes, well done, Sakwa. Dr. Kefa Ombui, Human Resource Research Project. Some lecturers who did a lot of support in some areas that we've already awarded certificates. Jane Mathu, I know she's watching us online from Nanyuki. Flora Orenge, also in counseling. We have Francis Ngare here in coaching. Francis Ngare for coaching, well done. And last but not the least, James Mincha. Thank you, Chairman. Yeah, I think I'll call this young man called Eric Ngala to do the next presentations. Thank you. Okay, now when I was doing my speech, you remember there are some people I told to stand up from the technical team. This team, and I'm not joking about it, we're working 24/7 to make sure that our e-campus was up and about. I know students used to call them all hours. In fact, it reached a point when I was telling them there's something called work-life balance. Yes, but they really gave their all. And that's the reason why today we celebrate them. And as a College of Human Resource Management, we'd like to also award them, to award them for the work they did. So I would like to start with the team leader, Alphas Adoga Kiverenge. The one doing the presentation is our board member, Eric Ngala. Thank you, Eric. Followed by our HOD, Abed Chalo Katua. Next is Hannah Njoki Maina. She's in charge of our admissions, student welfare. Followed by Stephen Odipo Ajode from the Kisumu campus, technical manager. Then Norman Waguchu Mirori from Mombasa. Yeah, by that you can tell they used to call him day and night. Yeah, that's why they are celebrating. But he also used, before he went to Mombasa, he was in charge of exams. So I'm sure that's why you are uploading, isn't it? Yes, yes. Well done, Norman. Then we have Hamdi Mukhtar, he's in exams. Hamdi. Well done, Hamdi. Also from the exams department, Timothy Mwangi. Timothy. From our Nakuru campus, Mary Njigwa. Our senior librarian who is in charge of our learning resources and head of IT, Sami Munyi. Mr. Murefu, that's what we call him. And then we had a part of the office team that did the training, although they are not part of the techno team, but because they undertook the training, we'd like to award them certificate. One of them is Claudine Mudhama, who has been our MC. Well done, Claudine. And last but not the least, Daniel Ipael. Thank you, thank you. I would like to hand this over back to Alphas. Thank you, Eric. Yeah, to take us to the next level.
Thank you, Principal, for the awards and words of acknowledgement to the team that worked on the Odell. At this juncture, as I take back the program to Claudine, I would like to welcome the alumni Association, represented here by Mr. Amadalo, to do their remarks.
Our chief guests, the Vice Chancellor of University of Nairobi, Stephen Gitahi Kiama, and all protocols observed. Good afternoon. My name is Amadalo, for those who may not know me. I'm not the chairman. I am standing in for our chairman of the Alumni Association, Mr. Bernard Ambassador, has been held up in the office. Some of the awards that I gave a few minutes ago were to the leaders of the classes. I'm known around CHRM because I was, I think, the first president officially of the class. Whereas I belong to only one class, I happen to have had the opportunity of running all the classes of that year. So if you go around CHRM and ask for Mr. President, they all know me there as Mr. President. Again, with all due respect to the people who have got the academic professorship, I'm also called professor, but not academically, because of the profession of human resource management. Thank you. I will read the speech sent by the chairman, then thereafter I will say a few words of my own. Welcome, note to, from the chairman of College of Human Resource Management Alumni Association. Let me take this opportunity to welcome all graduates, not the graduates, all graduates, because there are other people here who graduated earlier, but they are not members of the Alumni Association of the College of Human Resource Management, formerly known as IPM or IHRM College. CHRMA is anchored on the key tenet of life of giving back. As former students of the CHRM, you should ask yourself what you can do for your alma mater. CHRMA, or College of Human Resource Alumni Association, provides you with the answer to that question. We want to stay connected to encourage you and walk side by side with you on your journey. The CHRMA is dedicated to strengthening and working in partnership with the college to connect, support, and coordinate the global network of graduates in promoting the mission of the college. What therefore is our unique value proposition as CHRMA, or why should you join the Alumni Association? There are quite a number. One, CHRMA gives you a chance to give back to the college. We do this through mentorship programs, whereby we get back to the college and talk to the current students on the profession of human resource. And around this particular time, let me also point out that we are not an alumni association of only human resource practitioners, because the College of Human Resource Management produces people in different fields. So if you are a graduate, so long as you went through CHRM, you are welcome to be partner and part and parcel of the Alumni Association. Secondly, access to discounted CHRM trainings. We have got a lot of CHRM trainings, as the chairman of the board alluded to earlier, especially for CPD, continuous professional development. And since they are offered by your alma mater, if you are a member of CHRM, definitely they will be able to give you a discounted rate. Opportunities for facilitating in trainings, conferences to boost your personal profile. I have a close friend of mine in the house. He is actually looking different from all of us. Chris Sako, please stand up. Hey, can you give that guy some hand clap? We thank God specifically for him, because he has shown us that HR are not boring people. Thank you, Bwana Chris. And therefore, he leads in facilitating most of our activities, and even not only there, but also through the events. You can reach out to him. He can come and do the facilitation, especially team building in your organizations. Opportunity to mentor young and building HR professionals. I'm sure a few of the graduates today can allude to their success as HR to some of us who have been in HR field a little longer. And that is not to say that we have been asking them to pay for the mentorship. We are holding their hands so that they can be able to be better professionals in the places where they work. This is the opportunity that CHRM AA gives you. Wide network and business opportunities. I've just mentioned my brother Chris Sakwa. Chris Sakwa and all of us who are in the consultancy get our businesses through networks that we build with one another, and especially when we have got hafla plan hapa na pale. Outreach to universities, colleges, and schools on careers. Through CHRM, we make excursions. We make career talks to various schools, colleges, and even in church groups. So if you come from any particular county of this country, we encourage you to organize some of these excursions and get to CHRMA, and we'll be able to organize so that people go with you to reach out and give back to the society through those career opportunities. We bring to life social side of life through social events such as HR nights, fun nights, etc., etc. I'll take this opportunity to say that we are not very far away from ending this long year, and we will end it in style. On 18th of this month, we will end it in style. We will be having HR night. There's one going on in Kisumu, but not all of you are able to travel to Kisumu. So we will bring HR night through CHRMA together with CHRM closer to you. It will be held here in Nairobi. Please watch the social media. Watch the social media. We'll be there over and over to let you know what is going on. Also, we give you chance to give back to society in participating in CSR. We are hoping to start doing much more. This year, we did quite a number of items led by our own Reverend, who is also the treasurer of the Alumni Association. Many of you might have participated through the giving, where we reached out to children's homes and homes for the elderly and gave food and other items just to cushion them during this COVID period. It also gives you opportunity to share best practice. Let us not be hoarding information and hoarding practices. We can share. And how do you know whom to share from or whom to learn from? Like every now and then when I want something, I quickly call my brother O there, and he will be able to give me advice on what is the best practice, or brother Itur there, or brother Kadibo, or Ngare, or all these practitioners here. So it is through CHRMA that we are able to network and know who is strong in what field, and we can reach out to them. Then development of personal profiles. We have talked about in absentia, Lillian Gala helps other young people, upcoming people in developing their personal profiles. We have got other people who have gone through CHRM, who are members of the Alumni Association, and they are giving back through helping you develop your personal profile. Chance to connect with former classmates. It's unfortunate that some of you, when we part today, you will not see each other for the longest time possible. And when you meet, maybe you'll meet after 5-6 years. But CHRMA gives you that opportunity because we have got networking meetings now and then. Therefore, on behalf of the Executive Office, I wish to extend a warm hand of welcome to you all to join the CHRMA and actively participate in making a difference to the society, to the college, the HR fraternity, and to the wider community as a whole. Let me now put a few things just in perspective. I've just finished what was written for me. I've mentioned that we have got the Alumni Night. The Alumni Night and CHRM is not, again, strictly for people who went through College of Alumni Association. We have got friends of the College of Human Resource Management, people who want to see things happening in the HR field, and they are also welcome. Our constitution opens up for friends of the Alumni Association. The only thing is they cannot vote during our elections, but they are also welcome to be members and participate in other activities like the HR night and all that. We have opened up several WhatsApp groups. Some of you may realize that you have been put in a WhatsApp group and it's currently closed. Those WhatsApp groups are good for networking purposes, sharing of experience, all that. We will be opening up those WhatsApp groups on 18th. It will be simultaneously opened. We're not opening it up at this particular time, but we'll open it up on 18th during the Alumni Night so that we can be able to share our experiences and ask questions and all that. Please participate. Don't pull out, because you pull out, there will be no space of coming back in because we have got so many alumni out there who want to be in those groups. We have got upcoming elections of College of Human Resource Alumni Association, most probably in the early next year, that's possibly January. And we have been in office for too long. I am the secretary since 2017. We have not had an AGM because of inactivity from members. Members have been a little bit inactive. My brother, Reverend there, is the treasurer. And therefore, if you want to make sure that the registration is done, you can see him because he'll give you our pay bill number and tell you actually how much money you need to pay. It's not a lot of money. It's only 500 shillings for registration and 1,000 shillings annual subscription. Isn't that reasonable? Yeah. Okay. Then we also have got, again, let me repeat, Alumni Night. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to warmly welcome you to the Alumni Night. God bless you and congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Another round of applause regarding the alumni. I think your professional development does not end here. This is actually the beginning. And the Alumni Association is there with all the support and encouragement and resources you need. At this point, I'd like to call best overall student, class of 2019, Mwende Kalinga, to kindly come and give us the vote of thanks. Makofi kwake as she's coming. Thank you. And I tell you why we need to clap for her, because this lady has a family, or rather small children who are here with her. And makofi kwao for supporting, yeah. And she tells me she has been in the CHRP Odell class, and I'd like us to hear from her. How was it? Would she have come this far if it were not for Odell, considering all the responsibilities? Karibu sana, tell us, how was your experience?
Thank you so much. For me, I liked the Odell class because when the pandemic hit us, we had to change things faster. So we didn't know how to go about it, but soon we were all informed, we were all trained or educated about it, and we swiftly got into the classes, and we continued so well. So for me, I liked it compared to the face-to-face experience. When I was doing my higher diploma, where I had to travel all the way from Ruiru to town every day. So I liked it. Yeah.
Okay, makofi kwake, and she's the best student. So if you're there and you're wondering, how do I transition with my education, considering all those distances, all those many responsibilities, busy schedules, CHRM eCampus. Tell your neighbor, CHRM eCampus is here for you. Learning goes digital. So please, we have no excuses. January 2021 intake is ongoing. Please pick a brochure there on your way out. Tell your friends, tell your networks that we have the eCampus and learning goes digital, uninterrupted, here for you. Monday.
The chief guest, Professor Stephen Gitai Kiamo, Vice Chancellor, University of Nairobi, IHRM National Chairman, Mr. Joseph Vincent Onyango, MBS, CHRM Board Chairman, Dr. Tony Nasirembe, PhD, CHRM College Principal, CHRP, Margaret K. Kinyanjui, CHRM Board Members, invited guests, CHRM fraternity, graduates, ladies and gentlemen. All protocols observed, I salute you. My name is Mwende Kalinga. I deem it a great honor and privilege to propose a vote of thanks on this memorable occasion. On behalf of my fellow graduates of this year, of the year 2019. Let me first of all start by thanking the Almighty God for making this occasion a resounding success. I thank the board and the management of CHRM for enabling this graduation to happen amid the challenging times of COVID-19 pandemic. Many thanks to our guest speaker, Vice Chancellor of University of Nairobi, Professor Stephen Kiama, for finding time to grace this event despite his busy schedule. And a lot of thanks to all our sponsoring corporates and different individuals for giving their time and resources to this noble cause. I kindly request you, if you have job opportunities, kindly consider us. Personally, I'm in the education field, and my passion drives me to fully venture in the field of HR and escalate this dream to a higher level. I am also a final year student in this course, in this college, taking a course in CHRP. I would have completed this December, But due to unavoidable circumstances, I will not be able to do my exams because I've been blessed recently with a baby who's a few weeks old. She's there. Thinking about how far we have come from both, individually and as a class, we indeed agree that we have grown holistically, with many thanks to our able lecturers, our college staff, and our families. Our time here has not been a walk in the park. We had many challenges and obstacles which we had to endure and overcome. That today we have made it to the graduation list, it is indeed a milestone in our dreams. We have survived the harsh economic times. Many of us, being students with families and still find time to attend classes while still working, was indeed a huge sacrifice, and we still made it. Clap for yourselves. My fellow graduates, we are all destined for greatness. Each and every one of us has potential to make a difference in changing the world. We have all grown into powerful intellectual individuals who will make a massive footprint in this earth. I ask you to follow your dreams and do what makes you happy as you strive to impact the lives of other people positively. Also, strive to be the best version of yourself, be phenomenal or be forgotten. Lastly, may I leave you with the ABCDs of life. Take A and accept each challenge. Use B and believe in yourself. Use C to convert your thoughts into hopes, whilst D to convert your hopes into dreams. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Kalinga. Please, let's appreciate her once again for making such a remarkable achievement. And I like her statement, be phenomenal or be forgotten. Sawa sawa. I don't know which side you are in, but I choose to be on the phenomenal side. Lovely. At this point, I would like to welcome the principal to invite our Reverend Chaplain as he makes the closing prayer. But at this point, we want to really acknowledge and celebrate him on his ordination. So please, Principal Karibu, and let us welcome our Reverend and our Chaplain and acknowledge him on his ordination. Makofi kwake.
Today we are celebrating all those people who have graduated. And last Saturday, our chaplain also had his graduation from being a lay reader in the ACK faith to a reverend, a deacon. So what do you call it? He's now Reverend Stephen Obongo Opio. Now this guy has so many titles. He's CPA, he's CHRPK, he's Reverend, he's PhD in waiting, he's also Bachelor of Divinity ongoing. At this rate, I don't know how we are going to be addressing him. But I think we are very blessed as the College of Human Resource to have him because he provides pastoral care for us. And we really appreciate what you do for the college, Stefan. And in appreciation, we'd like to present a graduation present on behalf of the college. And please accept it with all gratitude. Thank you.
Thank you. Another very warm round of applause for our dear Reverend and Chaplain, PhD in waiting. I think I need to come for classes on what is the order. How do you say? Is there an acronym? I don't know, but all in all, we appreciate you. We love you. Thank you so much. We had Dr. Salome Gitoho in our presence. She awarded some books. I'm very curious for you, all of us, to hear what the book is about, because it's in the HR profession. I'd like to kindly call you to the stage to please give us a brief summary of what this is about, where do we get it, and for those who have been awarded, what are you in for? What are you expecting to read? Karibu sana, Dr. Salome Gitoho.
Thank you. I was asking whether we must remove the masks. Must we? Okay. Our chief guests, Professor Gitahi Kiama, all protocols observed. Congratulations, not graduates, you're now graduates. Congratulations, and this distinguished gathering here. Honored to get a minute to tell you about my book. I have been a HR practitioner for over 30 years. And during this COVID season, I'm one of those people who cannot sit still. I had been trying to write a book for the last 5 years. My doctorate is in leadership, so I was trying to write a book in leadership, and it wasn't working. It was actually going nowhere. And during this COVID season, I got the idea, why not share my experiences? Because that's to pay it forward for the people who are coming up in the career. This gives you a practical step-by-step guide. It is actually in the format of storytelling. I've tried to keep it interesting. And just what is it I would do differently? If I was starting my career today, what would I do differently? And what did I learn? Because there are situations you're thrown into the deep end, and later you realize you could have done better. And we didn't perhaps have the strong network as you do these days. So what I'd like to tell you is, as you read the book, work with your networks, because nothing is new. What you're experiencing is what everybody else is experiencing. Where can you get this book? We have our Amazon of Kenya, who are called Raffle Books. I hope the Secretariat can send you the link. All you have to do is click on the link. If it could be put up, once you click, purchase the book, they deliver it to you. Anywhere in Kenya, they deliver it to you, and they promise to do it in a day. Thank you very much, and enjoy the rear. Actually, the book is called HR Practice, a Rear View with Salome Gitoho, because it is my experience. Enjoy the rear view. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Another round of applause. Writing a book, I'm sure she will tell you, as we're mingling and networking, is not an easy task, but she has accomplished it all the same. And we thank you also for your audacity in sharing your personal experiences. That's our level of vulnerability that is a key, highlight in leadership. Yeah? So well done, Dr. And we look forward to more, isn't it? Yes, lovely. Okay, thank you. Thank you once again for taking us through. At this point, I would like to welcome our chaplain, Reverend Stephen Opio Obongo, CHRPK, to kindly close this gathering with a word of prayer. Karibu.
God is good, and all the time. Well, definitely that is the nature of God. Graduates, you, through the chair, will allow me to break protocol today because I celebrate you. Recognizing also our guest of today and the board that is seated around here today. I retired from this board, and he was my chair. I retired from the board in the month of April, but I'm still humbled to serve in this college where God has given me a great opportunity to serve. Today was not my day, and I am not supposed to be giving any speech, but with all humility, allow me to recognize somebody. Competing with ladies can be very difficult, right? Yeah. And when you are put to compete with ladies, right, you can sometimes sweat. My friend Roy, whom I call my student, can tell you that. About 6 years ago, I happened to be in class with one very strong lady here who gave me a run for my money. She graduated from the University of Nairobi, where Prof is the VC, with a first-class honors. And it was not by accident, because today she's bagged another win. Allow me to recognize Lispa Duche. Thanks. It's very difficult to compete with such ladies, and of course, such other ladies who can transform very quickly from archaic ways of doing things to technology by the click of a button. It takes the grace of God. I do not really want to waste any time in recognizing that this is the way things are done at the College of Human Resource Management, led by our able chairman and of course our principal. Keeping time. If you look at your watch, you are really on time. And that's really a great thing. But to all of us, I want to read one verse, just one verse. And that is in the book of Luke, chapter number 12, verses number 48. You can write it down. Sometimes it's not very easy for you to understand a verse unless you do a pre and a post text. And this verse says, I'll read the whole verse, but part of it is what concerns you and me today. Luke chapter number 12, verses number 48. And it says, but the one who does not know and does things deserving punishment will be beaten with few blows. Now, this is for you, ladies and gentlemen. From everyone who has been given much, much will be demanded. And from the one who has been entrusted with much, much more will be asked. We praise the College of Human Resource Management for what it has done for us, the support that we've been given, the far that we've come, the celebrations that we've had, the accolades we've had, the presents that we've bagged. The question is, as leaders of people in the organization, what are you going to give back? Because the society is asking much from you. Be blessed. Think about it and think about what you do for the society. Lastly, we will be doing the last community service in the course of the year. And again, we call you. Through the chairman, we managed to visit 15 homes this year, courtesy of the pandemic. We raised an equivalent of about 1.7 million, and BATA recognized that event by giving out 450 pair of shoes to those needy children. Anybody from BATA, you might recognize them on behalf of that. May we be upstanding as we close with a word of prayer. And as I pray this prayer, I also want you to reflect and pray for yourself this prayer. Everything starts with prayer. And God is the architect of everything that we are and that we will be. Let's pray. Father, in the mighty name of your Son, Jesus Christ, we are gathered before your presence this afternoon with our hearts full of thanksgiving. Almighty Father, you promise us by your word that where 2 or 3 are gathered, you will be in the presence and in the midst of them. Father, when you are starting this program, we welcome you into our midst. And Father, we are coming to an end, and we have all the capacity, Lord, to come and say thank you for a program that has run seamlessly and very well with your blessings. Now, Father, to these graduates that we have presented here today, Father, this was not an end for their journey, but a beginning of a new day, of a new future, that we are asking that you may empower each and every one of them. The capacity, the knowledge, the skills that they have acquired. Father, let it not be put down, but be used for the benefit of your people, to bring people to you, to change lives in this country, to change lives in our various organizations. Father, we thank you even for the leadership that have made this possible, the board of the college, the management of the college, and each and every person who has given his time, effort, and even resources to make this possible. Father, we commit the faculty members who have been taking through these graduates, through the various guidance, until the time that they were able to sit for their exam. Father, there are many words we cannot exhaust, but we come before you and say thank you. May you continue, Lord, blessing us. For we ask this, Lord, believing and trusting in the mighty name of our Lord Jesus Christ. And all of us, we say amen. Amen. Ladies and gentlemen, we are conscious of the diversity in terms of religion, and we know we serve one God. So if you are not a Christian, just say amen with us, because we serve one God from different perspectives. May you all be blessed, and you have a lovely afternoon. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Reverend. May we please remain upstanding for the national anthem as we close. National anthem. Let us remain upstanding. It is on page 10 of our programs. National anthem.
Yeah. Let's all be upstanding for the national anthem.
Mungu nguvu yetu, ilete baraka kwetu, haki iwe ngao na mlinzi, na tukae na undugu, amani na uhuru, raha tupate na ustawi.
Asante. Thank you very much. At this point, our ceremony is adjourned until we meet again to celebrate another lot. So congratulations, makofi kwenu, celebrations. Thank you very much. We are now going to go for photo sessions, starting with the CHRM board led by our board chair, right there on that banner. And then that will be followed by the CHRM board plus staff and any others. So to our virtual audience, thank you very much for joining us. Thank you for the comments you've given. Please continue to share our hashtag CHRM 2020 graduation. Let's say together, hashtag CHRM 2020 graduation. So please let's continue to share the word, our virtual audience. Thank you very much. Entertainment can continue, but thank you very much for being with us. Partners will be having lunch at the 3rd floor, partners and invited guests.
Jerusalema ikayalami ilondoloze uhambe nami alema ikayalami ilondoloze nishiriana Yahuya Aikonana Sowa Aukonana Jerusalema ikayalami ilondoloze uhambe nami zungangishilana Jerusalema ikayalami ilondoloze uhambe nami zungangishilana Dahudami Aikonana Buso wami Aukonana Ilondoloze Zuhambenami Dahudami Aikonana Buso wami Aukonana Ilondoloze Zuhambenami
A celebration to last throughout the years. So bring your good times and your laughter too. We gon' celebrate your party with you. Come on now. Celebration. Let's all celebrate and have a good time. Celebration. We gon' celebrate and have a good time.
Let's have the CHRM staff to come and join us for the photo. And then that they'll be followed by all the partners. Partners, stay on course for the photos. Staff, wherever you are, and faculty, staff and faculty.
Namshukuru Mola kanijalia mrembo wa sura hadi tabia na kila sababu ya kujivunia yani kila kona umetimia napenda manukato kinukia ukinigusa ndo nazimia yani kama ndege hawanaye tuogelee na tupae kwenye kiota tukakae ninawe kubebe washangae wenye uchungu wakazae tukicheza kuchekuchi na hodari ninawe unakula pia wala huna fito chuki za kunitoa maji